Husker Radio, it is welcome to the Husker Radio Sports YouTube page here on HuskerRadio.com. We're at the McGann Activity Center getting ready for North Platte St. Pat's and Overton. It's a doubleheader tonight. There's no girls JV. It is so we're into the boys JV game. We're already midway through the third. It's a 46-19 lead for the Irish boys. And then we'll have the varsity games coming up next right here on Husker Radio. So we'll start up our pregame show in, it'll be another at least 20 to 25 minutes or so here from, again, the McGann Activity Center, St. Pat's and Overton here on Husker Radio.
The following is a presentation of Husker Radio Sports. Your exclusive home for North Platte St. Patrick's Athletics is right here on 1240 AM, 1061 FM, KODY. You can also hear all the action at www.huskerradio.com or on the KODY mobile app, available for free in the Google Play or the App Store. Now let's send it to the voice of the Irish, Tanner Struckman.
And welcome back to the McGann Activity Center on Husker Radio. It is Husker Radio's KODY 1240 AM and 1061 FM as we have dialed up here from the McGann Activity Center, North Platte St. Pat's, getting ready to take on the Overton Lady Eagles here as they're in town for a doubleheader. We've got a girls and boys game coming up here on KODY 1240 AM and 1061 FM. It pits the Irish and the Overton Eagles. Much more to come here. We'll take just getting started here on our pregame here from Overton. As again, the Irish taking on Overton. Just getting this one underway. Went about 15 and a half minutes here from McGann Activity Center. Irish coming off of games on Tuesday against Mullen. It was a home. Well, they got swept. That doesn't happen very often for the Irish. They don't get swept too often at St. Pat's, and so they're hoping to get back into the win column tonight as the Lady Irish come in 9-4, Overton 10-2. And we welcome you in on our Husker Radio's coverage on KODY. Sorry about that late start. Hopefully we don't have any issues from here on out. And we had a few issues on Tuesday, and we're hoping it's a clean broadcast from here on out. Welcome in if you're watching on the Husker Radio Sports YouTube page as well. Quick Stop pregame show just around every corner. Fast, easy, and convenient with 6 locations throughout North Platte. Also locations in Hershey, Grant, Ogallala, and Imperial. On the road everywhere. It is Quick Stop. Irish again 9-4 in our girls varsity matchup. Overton's 10-2. This is a quality team. This is a tough week for the Lady Irish. Overton, of course, coming off of the game against Mullen, and then you get Overton, who's just played really well so far this year, 10-2. Both teams come in shorthanded. Arguably, one of their better players are out. Of course, St. Pat's not only lost Tuesday, but they also lost senior Rachel Hess for the rest of the year with a torn ACL. Her second one in 2 years, both coming against Mullen, one in volleyball, one in basketball. It was heartbreak at the end of that Tuesday game. She did it with about 4 seconds to go and just buckled her knee, and she came right off the court. We kind of speculated at the end of that broadcast, at the end of the game, that, well, boy, that didn't look good. And sure enough, it wasn't. She got official diagnosis as a torn ACL on that same right knee, and so her season will come to an end, and her career in an Irish uniform will come to an end, which is a darn shame because one of the better players we get to cover. She's a smart kid. She's very athletic, and, well, she does a lot for this team. And, you know, she's also a great teammate out there. And so an already shortened team has become quite a bit shorter without Rachel Hess, the 5'7" senior, who was averaging 11 a game on her senior campaign. She'd been playing really well, of course, coming just a couple days after the Perkins County 32-point effort last week. And so they won't be without, they'll be without her. Overton, on the flip side, appears like they may be without Haley Fleshman, the 6-foot senior. I think maybe she's one of those not suited up here tonight. She's averaging 12 points, 12 rebounds per game. I know she's not going to start tonight, and I can't be sure. I don't know Overton's team that well, but she is a 4-year player for sure. She's one that's 744 career points and 725 career rebounds. She has been a force for Overton Lady Basketball. So both teams a little short-handed going into tonight. We'll see how it plays out for these two squads. We got a lot more to come on our Quick Stop pregame show. St. Pat's and Overton coming up here. We're going to take our first break. We'll come back and chat with Coach Nathan Stenicky when we return. Again, North Platte, St. Pat's, and Overton, our girls varsity game, about 12 minutes away from tip, right after this on Husker Radio.
Like the Irish athletes, life can come at you fast and hit you hard. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, call me, Marty Trzynski, at 534-4837. And go Irish!
Do Do you want to support North Platte Catholic Schools? One great way is to support the Bargain Bin, a thrift store located at 421 East 3rd Street in North Platte. The Bargain Bin is open Fridays and Saturdays from 10 to 3 and sells everything from household items, crafts, clothing of all sizes, including children's, bedding, holiday decorations, antiques, and furniture. The Bargain Bin is completely volunteer ran, and all proceeds benefit the North Platte Catholic Schools. Shop the Bargain Bin to support the Irish. Open Fridays and Saturdays from 10 to 3. Go Irish.
When it comes time to honor the life of your loved one, it's all about the relationship. Adams & Swanson Funeral Home will help you celebrate that bond with assisting you and your family with all services, ceremonies, grief support, and pre-planning. Learn more by visiting adamswanson.com or by calling 532-2044.
Welcome back to the McGann Activity Center. It's our Quick Stop pregame show. North Platte, St. Pat's, and Overton. Here is Coach Nathan Stenicky. Coach, coming off a game Tuesday against Mullen, a really, really close one, tough loss. A 4-point loss, so you had a shot at the end there, and you had your chance. And I thought it was a well played. It was a fun game between two really good teams.
That was a fun game. Both teams played with a lot of heart. I think we showed a lot of grit and determination, especially when we got down again, kind of like the Perkins County game, and battled back. I think fatigue was a factor in that one. Also, we had quite a few turnovers that we don't normally make. So if we would have limited some of those, might have went our way. And then, unfortunately, probably the biggest loss of the night was losing Rachel to the same knee injury she suffered last year against Mullen. So, it's been a pretty tough week for us. But, next girl up, I guess. We shed a lot of tears for Rachel, but, got to play tonight.
Yeah, you lose, and then you lose, and been a tough career for Rachel on the hardwood. She lost last year to torn ACL, and this one, it's never easy to get that, but with 4 seconds left, too, you feel like, 30 seconds later, a real time, and she's in the locker room doing just fine. Yeah,
it was real freaky. Somebody stepped on her foot, and, her knee gave, and, darn it. She's been a great leader all year. She did above and beyond everything we asked, and she was really starting to play really good ball. She basically won the Perkins County game for us, so she's definitely going to be missed.
I was going to say, there's another coach on the bench. I mean, that's kind of what she was last year.
Yeah, she was, and she's got to get her earplugs back out again because she sits right next to Coach Braithwaite, and, it's kind of loud sometimes sitting by him, so she's prepared for it.
St. Pat's and Overton here. Coach B's may be in attendance for this interview to hear that. No chatter from the peanut gallery over here. Irish taking on Overton. Well, it doesn't get any easier to say, all right, we've got to replace Rachel. You're going to move in Elena Neese into the starting role. It's a big bump for her. And an opportunity, though, for the freshman.
Yes, it is an opportunity, and she did great in practice. She picked up on everything we're going to try to run tonight. We're not going to try to overload her with too many things, but she picked it up real well, and, it's going to help us down the road. And if not this year, we don't have any seniors on our team now that are playing. So, we can make a heck of a run next year as well. But, we expect her to, play well. We're not going to put her in a position where she's going to fail.
Overton's 10-2. They're having a great year as they normally do, and it seems like they've had a couple that have never graduated for the last 10 years in the Eklund and Fleshman girl. She may be a little banged up, but those two have been Overton basketball for girls for 4 years.
Yeah, the Eklund girl, she's a player. She can knock down threes, she can drive, rebound. She does about all of it for them. And then their post player supposedly maybe got injured the other night. We're not for sure if she's going to play, but if she does, she's a game changer. She's got some size in the paint. She finishes and rebounds. So, and then they got some good guards that can hit threes too. So they got a good squad.
Yeah, it's been a tall team for those two. I mean, and they're both tall. They don't play always post, but this is a pretty tall team. And then you throw a couple shooters in there, and they're a dangerous team.
Yeah, they are. They don't press much though, so that might benefit us tonight. We always got to be ready for the junk defense. We worked on that this week, so we're not for sure what Overton's going to throw at us, especially with the uncertainty with their lineup. But hopefully we're prepared for whatever they do.
Irish getting ready, a good tune-up game too. I mean, a tune-up, it's a tough game, but and it's your only game until next Friday.
Yeah, like we talked earlier in the week, these two games, they're going to make us better. They're going to get us ready for SPVA. They're going to get us ready for districts. So whether we win or lose tonight, we're going to be a better ball club at the end of the night.
Thanks for the time.
All right, thank you, Tanner.
Pregame rolls on from McGann after this.
Hosting a get-together, event, or party? The last thing you want is to turn your house upside down to get ready for one. Use Occasions in North Platte instead. Occasions is the area's event venue for gatherings of up to 55 people inside with a beautiful outdoor patio as well, with tables and chairs included and a full kitchen for your use. All you need to do is show up. Meetings, parties, or simple get-togethers. Occasions is where you want your event held. Call Allison at 534-2533 or Mike at 227-2602 to book today.
Faith, excellence, and service are at the heart of all that we do at North Platte Catholic Schools. Hi, I'm Enrollment Director Gwen Covey, inviting you to join us at Little Leprechaun Preschool, McDade Elementary, and St. Pat's High School. Our students enjoy small class sizes, a challenging curriculum, and the unique opportunity to grow in faith. Now is the time to experience a difference a Catholic education can make for your family. Call 532-1874 and schedule a tour today.
Whether you are traveling for business or leisure, the Hampton Inn of North Platte has what you need. Enjoy a free hot breakfast featuring fresh waffles, the clean and fresh Hampton bed, free high-speed internet, and flat-screen televisions. Our friendly staff will pamper you while you earn Hilton Honors Points with every stay. Located conveniently at the intersection of I-80 and Highway 83, Hampton Inn guarantees you will be happy or your...
Action here of the Irish and the Eagles here on KODY. There you go. We have a little Name That Tune going on to the background music with some of our filmers here. We've got Mason Giebler, Trey Formansky both in, and they got this one right. They got to get two right. That might be your second. You're done. You're out. You win the game already. We're waiting on the rest of them here. All right, Irish and Overton coming up here from the McGinn Activity Center. Irish 9-4, Overton 10-2. They opened the year 5-0. They lost to Pleasanton by 30. Then they really good team. Everybody's pretty much lost to Pleasanton over the last 2 years. Then they lost to Ravenna, who's 11-3 by 6 is all. They won 5 straight again, so playing pretty good ball. They beat just one team, though, with a winning record, but it's a good one, in Selma Myrna. They beat them on January 2nd by 9, 47-38. Of course, there's a familiarity between the two programs. St. Pat's lost to in Selma Myrna earlier in the year. But the story has got to be Haley Fleshman, the 6-foot senior. 12 points per game, 12 rebounds per game. She's been a force for Overton Lady Eagle basketball. She's not suited up here tonight, so they'll be without her. As you heard Coach Sinicki mention in the pregame, got injured in the Maxwell game. She scored 1 point. Must have been pretty early in that game. She did not play against Brady on Tuesday, and so they'll be without her, and that's a big loss because, as you heard, rebounding, offense, she's done it all for Overton for a couple years now. But there's another 5'11 senior, Rachel Eklund. Those two have just played so much ball for Overton Eagle girls. 12 points per game for Rachel. She's had a great year. She's over almost 1,000 points in her career, 914. So she'll probably get that at some point this year. So now you're going to look to others and players like Maylee Meyer, the 5'4 junior, who can shoot the three. There's 4 different Luthers on the team. You have Ella Luther, a 5'3 sophomore who can shoot the three pretty well, 6 points per game. You have Addison Luther, a 5'3 junior who is averaging 5 points a game. And then you have Grayson and Emma Luther, who are a couple freshmen. They are not, I believe they're cousins, and I think maybe Ella and Addison were sisters. I got it told by somebody here from Overton, but I've already forgotten. I apologize. But there's 4 Luthers out on the court, and so it'll be a we're going to hear that name a lot. I can't imagine you're going to see all 4 of them at the same time. But that Willie Fleshman injury, she's averaging 8 points per game and 11 rebounds in the last 3 games, and those are the only 3 games she's played this year. And then you have Ashlyn Florello as well, a 5'5 freshman. And so 47 points per game for Coach Nicole Arp's squad, 10-2. They've had a great year, and they're hoping to keep that continued here against St. Pat's. Irish 9-4. They're coming off of a brutal loss to Mullen, 57-53. Made it close at the end. They had a chance, but the worst part was they lost Rachel Hess right at the end. The senior went down with a torn ACL, her second same torn ACL on the same knee, and she finishes her career with 312 career points, and thankfully gave us that awesome game against Perkins County a couple games ago when she scored a career-high 32 points and the game winner for the Irish. So they've got to replace her, and now you're likely going to see Elena Neeson step into the starting role. Next week you'll get a little deeper with Jenny Kimberling and Carly Holman back, but they're shorthanded here for today. They barely subbed at all on Tuesday, and Elena came in for Rachel for the last 4 seconds. That was the only sub of the game. I don't think you'll see a sub here tonight unless they absolutely have to. So you'll see. Well, I'll see how Overton adapts. I'd be curious to see if they throw a junk defense out. Of course, Perkins County had a lot of success with the junk defense last week. It obviously led to Rachel Hess going off, but she's not playing, and so you don't have her. And so what will defenses do against Tanya Hyrigs and the Lady Irish? And, again, a shorter bench. There's not much there off the bench here that we'll see action here tonight. And I think that puts pressure on the other girls. Kate Stenicky to keep playing well. Jayla Fleck's going to have to get out back in the offensive role. May Siegel's got to stay playing well. And going to see what Elena Neeson can do for this Lady Irish squad. 9-4, 10-2. Irish and the Eagles coming up here from the McGann Activity Center. And we should have a good one here between these two squads. Two teams that need a win. This would be a big win. And also, Irish needs some they're going to be the #1 seed at the SPVA tournament next week. And so they really want to have some confidence going into that as the #1 seed. And so we'll see what they can do. We'll see if they can dial up some confidence with a victory here today. This would go a long ways with this new starting for the Irish and the Eagles. From the McGann Activity Center, we're glad you're with us. We're going to take a break here on our pregame. We'll come back and chat with Coach, or we'll come back with starting lineups. Tip-off on the way next on Husker Radio.
As Nebraskans, we are no strangers to challenging times. Although recent events present us all with uncertainty, we'll weather the storm as we always do, by leaning on each other and doing what is right for our family, friends, and neighbors. Rest assured knowing we'll continue powering your everyday, every day, as we all navigate changes in our daily lives. Nebraska Public Power District, always there when you need us.
Ollie, you need to clean up your fishing and hunting gear. It's everywhere.
I'm out of room. I don't have anywhere to put it.
Get some storage at Another Storage. They have sizes for everything.
I already have some there.
Well, get another. Another Storage. 532-1332.
At Sandhill State Bank, we pride ourselves by working as hard as the customers who walk through our doors. We know the communities, values, and the people of the Sandhills. This allows us to be a more understanding and trusted partner in your financial growth. We offer safe and secure digital solutions through our online and mobile banking. Visit us online at sandhillstate.com or in person at one of our 11 locations. Sandhill State Bank is the most committed brand in banking. Member FDIC.
For thorough news reporting by experienced journalists, read the North Platte Bulletin. Each of our core staff has from 7 to 20 years of experience in news gathering, and our roots go all the way back to the letter to the Bulletin that launched the renowned World War II canteen. It's affordable, colorful, and you can keep up with the commissioners, city council, schools, civic groups, sports, courts, and entertainment. Look for the Bulletin's news bents in restaurants, too. Connecting with us is as simple as saying, "Hey, Google, the North Platte Bulletin."
Welcome back on Husker Radio's KODY 1240 AM 106.1 FM. Getting ready for action. Let's meet the starting lineups between St. Pat's and Overton. Overton at 10-2 on the year. They'll start this way. Maylee Meyer, the 5'4 junior, who's averaging 5 points per game. Ella Luther, a 5'3 sophomore. She leads the team with 16 threes, 6 points per game. Rachel Eklund, the 5'11 senior, 12 points a game, 3 assists, 2 steals. Peyton Florell, a 5'9 senior. She's averaging 8 points per game over the last 3 only games she's played in, but stepped in huge. And Addison Luther, the 5'3 junior, who's averaging 5 points per game. Coach Nicole Arp in her 5th year leading Overton. For St. Pat's, 9-4, Kate Stenicky, the 5'6 junior, 10 against Overton last year. Elena Neeson gets her first start, the 5'4 freshman, who's averaging about 1 point per game. She'll get her first start of her career. Tanya Hyrigs, the 5'9 sophomore, at 20 points per game so far. May Siegel, the 5'9 sophomore, and Jayla Fleck for the Irish as well. We're getting ready for action here. St. Pat's and Overton on the way here on Husker Radio as Overton going to be in the road blues. St. Pat's will be in the home whites. Get ready for tip here from the McGann Activity Center. And Coach Nathan Stenicky, 307 wins in his time. Glad you're with us on Husker Radio. In our center circle is Rachel Eklund on the left and May Siegel on the right. We get tip-off here between the Irish and the Eagles. Boys game coming up next should be another good one. And Ball going to get into center circle to get underway here from McGann. Ball's in the air, and it's won by Overton. They'll work left to right on your radio dial to get this one underway. And coming across the timeline is Addison Luther. Again, one of 4 Luthers on the roster. Ball goes into the left corner to Eklund. Now free throw line shot up, missed. Offensive rebound to Eklund. The put back up short. Offensive rebound underneath. But bringing the ball down was Maylee Meyer, and she traveled with it. And the first turnover of the game goes to Overton here early on. And they won't pressure the backcourt, and that's what your Coach Stenicky say. That's fortunate because you don't have to worry about, working a freshman into a press break. Here's a May Siegel drive on the end line. She'll hand it off to Hyrigs in the right corner. She penetrates on Eklund, can't get open, picks up her dribble, has to get rid of it, gets it out to Jayla Fleck here. Man-to-man defense from Overton to start this one off. St. Pat's and the Eagles. And top ball comes right wing to May Siegel. She'll drive, she'll float one short, drew contact, no call, and leaking out in the front court was Ella Luther, but not a good pass to her, and the Irish will be able to get back and stop a drive. We're 50 seconds in, scoreless between the Eagles and the Irish. Ball in the far corner, poked away by Kate Stenicky, picked up by Tanya Hyrigs. She'll drive into the front court. Hyrigs gets it poked away. She'll let it go out of bounds, and it'll remain with, no, it's off Hyrigs. I think it might have got poked away, and it hit her foot. And so it'll be Overton ball. We've started with 3 turnovers between the 2 teams on our San Jose State Bank scoreboard. 1 minute in here from tip-off from the girls' varsity game. Ball in the far corner. It's Meyer with it. Up top it comes, around the perimeter, right wing. That's Addison Luther. Now to Ella Luther. Back to Addison in the right corner. Drives baseline around Neeson. Draws a double, though. Pretty good D there to stay with her was Neeson. And ball comes out wide, and a bad pass out of bounds. 3rd turnover on Overton. 6:38, quarter 1 here. We're going to have an early timeout taken by, I believe, maybe Coach, I'm not sure who called this one, but it was 6:38 to play in the first. We'll stay here for this one. Did he signal who took the timeout? I didn't see. I didn't see which one ultimately called it initially, and I didn't see a signal either when he went to the scorer's table. So, all right, we got a quick one early on. We're scoreless between the Irish and the Eagles, and we've got a very, very early timeout here as neither team unable to get anything going offensively with other than 4 turnovers. Quick check of the Nebraska Land National Bank Sports Desk to check on area scores. Nebraska Land National Bank, community-minded just like you. There was no JV girls tonight. JV boys won 68-40. And so congrats to the Irish JV boys team. We got a game of the week over on KX 104. Paxton girls leading Wallace 30-26. That's a good one. Tristan Winder has the call there. Here's an entry pass to Hyrigs inside from Fleck. Ball poked away. Hyrigs on the ground. Gets tied up. It'll stay with St. Pat's, though, underneath their own hoop. As Tanya was able to stay with it there to at least keep the possession. And it will be Irish to cue it in. End line left. Kate Stenicky to do the honors. Kate comes, and it doesn't go for the green and gold. Ball comes into the front court for Overton here as we are 6:09 to play, and there's a quick shot in the lane. Missed. Elena Neeson able to corral her first rebound of the game. Ball gets into the front court to Hyrigs. Down low to Siegel. Goes through her hands out of bounds. And both teams playing without their starter, or one of their starters, and one of their best players, and it's showing right now as our first sub is Jolie Ryan, a 5'9" freshman who makes her first appearance for Coach Arp. She comes in for Maylee Meyer. 2 to the right elbow. Eklund will take the long 2. Miss it. Offensive rebound. Put back. Up. No. Rebound tipped around. It pulled down by Jolie Ryan on the end line. She'll kick it out to the wing, and here's Addison Luther. Top it comes to Ella Luther. Right wing. She'll drive in. Hand it off to Eklund. She'll float one on the baseline well short, but another offensive rebound. Put back up and in. Jolie Ryan gets the first points of the game coming off the bench. And now we've got a collision in the backcourt, and we've got a travel called on the Irish. That's going to go on Kate Stenicky, and it will be Overton ball. 5:27 in the opening quarter. 2-0 Overton with the lead. Right now, early offensive rebounds has been the key. Overton's grabbed probably 4 or 5 already, though. Inbound inline left. They'll get Eklund in the lane. Quick layup up and in. Irish didn't catch her in the senior. Boy, you got to keep an eye on her. She's going to be the main scorer on the court for Overton. It's 4-0 Eagles with the lead. Ball into the front court here. And Kanya Hyrigs with it in the left short corner. And now she'll drive baseline. She'll float one up and in. Nice take by Tanya, 4-2. Irish get on the scorebook here early on. 5:06, well, it took a while, but 5:06 to play in the first. They get into the scorebook. Eklund across the timeline to Addison Luther. Now right wing it comes, Eklund. Corner. Here's a three launched by Ella Luther, too long. Backside rebound, falling out of bounds, throwing it back in. Here's a long two taken by Addison Luther. That'll miss everything. Ball thrown back again into the hands of Eklund. 15-footer on the right side won't go. Another offensive rebound. Third one of the possession for Overton. Now they get a shot in the lane, missed. Another offensive rebound. That's 4. 3 launched, no good. Rebound, Overton. And now they lose the ball out of bounds, and it's going to be Irish ball. But boy, Addison Luther got 2 looks there. They got Eklund with a 2. Ella Luther took a shot on the end line. Nobody could get a bucket for Overton. That's fortunate for St. Pat's. It remains 4-2 on your Sandhill State Bank scoreboard. 4.5 to play here in quarter number 1. Irigs across the mid-stripe, works the right side. Eklund on her. Gets a ball screen. The help defense covers her up. Now she drives and she passes, but a hand check call fouled. That's going to be the first foul of the game. It's going to be charged to Overton with 4:20 to play in the first quarter, and it'll be charged to number 20. I thought he said 24, but 25, Addison Luther. Irish to inbound. Inline right out to Stenicky. Hyrigs, right corner 3. She got open, pushed it too long, and the backside rebound all Overton. The Irish have 1-on-1 rebound so far in this game. Came from Elena Neeson. Ball down to the right block. Peyton Florell shoots over the defender. Can't get it to go in. Rebound. Overton, another offensive board. Here's Eklund, top of the key. 3 launched by the senior. No. Long rebound going to be let go. And it'll be Irish ball. That's one way to get a rebound, I guess. Get the ball back. Got to go out of bounds. 3:57, quarter 1. Overton's doing one thing right. They're getting a lot of offensive rebounds. So far, they've not been able to cash in on any of it. They lead 4-2 here on our Sandhill State Bank scoreboard. We're halfway through quarter 1. And the Irish are going to slow the tempo down. They're going to keep the possessions limited. That way they can stay fresh. Here's Hyrigs left side driving off the gate screen. Loses it. Has to throw it back in. It's right into the hands of Overton in a turnover. Eklund into the front court now for the Eagles. Right side, Addison Luther driving. Runs right into Jayla Fleck, who draws a blocking foul. She just threw it up and went out of bounds. But she's able to get free throws at 3:39 to play here in quarter 1. St. Pat's and Overton, they did not call that on the shot. Check that. All right. Not on the shot. The substitution, Maylee Meyer back in. Hey, you're heading out of town. Take your dog to Pazzapalooza, the only doggy daycare facility in North Platte with doggy day camp and overnight boarding. Pazzapalooza is your pet's happy place. Call in advance to book and visit pazzapaloozaplace.com. For more information. Here on the inbound, they get Eklund on the right block. That's too easy. She's got 4 early points, and now the Irish go over the line on the inbound. And boy, they're making some silly turnovers here. And it's 6-2 Overton, 3:33 to play in quarter 1. And we've got a full timeout taken by the Irish. Will take it too. This timeout brought to you by Fortify Group of North Platte. Rely on Fortify for all your insurance needs. See Kevin McGann under the bright green awning at 408 South Jeffers or call 221-6962.
Find your favorite beverages at Quick Stop. New fountain machines with flavor fusion shots, alligator ice slushies, 8 varieties to choose from, gourmet 100% Arabica house blend, and exclusive Seattle Buzz coffee. Now offering thrill shakes and smoothies. Pick up your Quick Rewards card today and start saving. Members enjoy rollback prices at the pump every Tuesday and Thursday. Quick Stop has the lowest beer prices in town. Happy hour twice daily. And we never close. Quick Stop, 24 locations open 24/7.
Our scoreboard today brought to you by Sandhill State Bank, your financial partner in the Sandhills and the most committed brand in banking. Find them online at sandhillstate.com or stop in at 803 South Dewey in North Platte. 6-2, it's Overton with the early lead. The Irish and the Eagles here from the McGann Activity Center. It's been an ugly start. I'm not going to lie. I can't sugarcoat it too much for you. 8 turnovers and only 8 points. And we're 4.5 minutes into it, and Overton will have it underneath their own hoop. Eklund with a couple early buckets. The last out-of-bounds play, they got her wide open on the right block. We'll see if the Irish gobble up 13 this time. Inbounding is Ella Luther. She looks, finally gets into Eklund in the short corner. Kate Stenicky right on her. She pokes it away, gets it back as does Eklund, and she'll come out to the right wing. Maylee Meyer penetrating, free throw line shot short, rebound, good job box out there. Irish able to crowd their second rebound of the game. Pushing it is Hyrigs up ahead to May Siegel, 1 dribble down, layup, no, but she's fouled. There's a good offensive transition play, and Peyton Florell commits her first foul, team second, and it'll be free throws for May Siegel at the foul line, 3:16 to play in quarter 1. Comes off the rebound. Obviously, you got to get that rebound. And a good job by Hyrigs to get it, and that's when they can get May dangerous, when she's out in the running. And the first free throw by the 5'9" sophomore is put up and in. She's averaging 8 a game. Makes it 6-3, 3:16 to play in quarter 1. Second one coming up from the sophomore here. This one looks true as well. She puts them both in. Came in 39%, but 2 for 2 on that series, 6-4. Irish within 2. That's transition points right there, really, off of the transition play. Here's Eklund into the front court, comes left side. High post to Florell. Right side Eklund, quick ball reversal. Baseline 15-footer, up and in. Eklund's got a high jump shot, a high release, and she's got 6 early ones for Overton. 8-4 with 2:50 to play in quarter number 1. Heirigs into the front court, works the man-to-man defense. Gets a good ball screen, right side. Gets a switch on the defense. Now she attacks. She'll drive in. She'll get a foul on Ella Luther. Well, I think the Irish are trying to get against this band. They're switching the screens, and that's getting a different defender on Heirigs, although this was the initial defender with the foul. They got it on Rachel Eklund. That'll be her first, team third, and free throws for Tanya Heirigs with 2:45 to play in the first. The first one is true. Heirigs on the year, 62%. This is the things you need to do if you're the Irish. Without Rachel Hess, without a deep bench, shoot for good free throws. And so far, 3 for 3. Make it 4 for 4. Heirigs has 4 early ones, and it's 8-6, 2:40 to play in quarter 1. Ball quickly into the front court to Meyer on the left wing, and she'll travel. 4th turnover. And good job by Heirigs to close out on her, force a turnover, and it'll be Irish ball with 2:38 to play in the first, trying to get their first lead. Overton subbing in Addison Luther as Meyer will come out. Again, you're not going to have a lot of depth if you're the Lady Irish. I think you'll see this starting 5 probably play the entire game, as long as, you know, they don't have anybody getting foul trouble. Heirigs comes across the timeline, spins on Eklund here. Here's a backdoor to Stenicky. Decent pass. It's poked away by Overton. It'll stay with St. Pat's. Just took a little too long for that play to develop. Trying to get that classic backdoor pass there. Instead, the Irish now will cue it in end line left. Down 8-6. Heirigs to do the honors. Comes into the left corner. Top it comes to Siegel. Round the perimeter, Fleck. Now Heirigs. Top of the key. No open 3, but she'll drive. She'll lose control of the ball, and she turns it over. Eklund now into the front court. 6 turnover on the Lady Irish. Stopping is Meyer. She'll float. She'll draw a foul. Well short. She's knocked down to the ground. Irish earned that one. And Maylee Meyer will have to go to the line for her first free throw attempts of the game. The foul charge to May Siegel. That's number 1 on the sophomore. 2:16 to play, quarter 1, 8-6. Overton with the 2-point lead, and Maylee Meyer, the 5'4 junior, is averaging 5 a game, puts the first free throw up and in. High arcing swish. The series that they didn't play the regular season game a year ago, you may remember, it got snowed out. They did end up meeting, though, in the D110 sub-district tournament. Both free throws up and in from Meyer, and she goes 2 for 2, and it's 10-6. Overton back up 4 early on, 2:11, quarter 1. Here's Heirigs, picks up her dribble at the spike line, now in trouble, and throws wide of Stenicky. She double dribbles. She used her dribble to catch it, and then she started to dribble again, and boy, the Irish, right now, they're not looking real solid here. 7 turnovers through 6 minutes. They're struggling. Overton trying to take advantage at a 10-6 lead here. They'll get it right wing to Addison Luther. Right elbow Florell. Passing left for Meyer. She thought about a 3. Heirigs right there. Tanya comes in, ties her up. Possession arrow stays with Overton. It'll remain Eagle ball on the right side of the court as you hear it, with 1:54 to play in quarter 1. And substitution back in is Ella Luther. So they played the D110 sub-district tournament. St. Pat's won that one 52-36. Tanya Heirigs had a huge game, 24 in that win. That was a good win there. There is a foul, a hold foul. No, it's an offensive foul on Overton. Away from the ball before they threw it in. They got Peyton Florell with a hold, and that's going to be her second. Now, Overton, a deeper team, but they're not particularly really deep. And so that's a big second foul, and somebody who's been playing really good ball for Overton over the last 3 games. Siegel, right side, driving, kicking it out. Ball thrown through the hands of Tanya Heirigs. And boy, I don't know if it's the absence of Rachel Hess out there, but it's like a hot potato for the Irish. They can't hold on to it. 8 turnovers here in the first, not even 7 minutes of play. And it'll be 10-6, Overton with the lead in the ball. Across the timeline comes Ella Luther. Left side, Addison Luther. Ball tipped back into the hands of Ella on the near wing. Zone defense. Ball tipped by May Siegel, and Elena Neeson able to pick it up, but then her outlet pass thrown away. Here's a driving Luther on the baseline. Kicks out to Eklund. Her long 2 up, no. Rebound tipped into the hands of Overton, but they can't save it on the end line. It'll go to St. Pat's with 1:21 to play in the first. And so, I guess a break there for St. Pat's. Really, if you're Overton, put up shots, they've had much better success getting anything off an offensive rebound. Across the timeline comes Heirigs, minute 13 to play in quarter one. Fleck right wing. Rest of these group girls have got to be ready to shoot, I think, when they're open. And there's a bad pass, but backed up by Fleck, fortunately. That was another turnover waiting to happen. Here's Heirigs in the short corner. Irish just running way too quickly with some of their passing and completely out of sync through the first 7 minutes and only trail by 4. Heirigs between the circles, now comes right for Elena Neeson. Again, they're switching defensively, and Eklund back on Heirigs. Neeson in trouble here, right wing. Neeson's got to get rid of it. Good find to Fleck. She'll drive left side. She'll try to pass through. The ball stolen away by Ella Luther into the front court with 38 seconds. Held up on the right wing. That's 10 turnovers in the first quarter. Now out front to Meyer. 2-3 zone. Ball into the left corner to Eklund. 29 seconds. Skip pass right side. It's Meyer. Elbow shot up. No. Rebound into the hands. Put back. No. Rebound tipped out. Off of St. Pat's. That was Jolie Ryan with another offensive rebound. She's got good height. 5'9". She looks like she's taller than 5'9". And it'll be Overton to inbound underneath. That'll be Ella Luther to cue it in. They throw it out to the right wing. Eklund comes down with it. Long 2 on the right end line. No good. Rebound May Siegel. 17 seconds. She'll outlet right side for Kate Stenicky. Kate right side going to drive herself. Shake her defender. 10-footer on the baseline. Won't go. Backside rebound. And an over the back call. On Elena Neeson. Her first, team third. Irish did a nice job of getting the rebound and getting down the court, but unable to do anything with it with 9 seconds to play in the first quarter. Overton will pick it up, 3-quarter court. Eklund across the mid-stripe. Right side it comes now to Ella Luther. Ball's hit by Heirigs. She gets it with 3 seconds. Tanya with 2. Tanya going to pick it up, won't get the shot off, but she's pushed and fouled on the shot, and she'll get 2 free throws to end the first quarter. Well, there's something. And so Tanya Heirigs will end the first quarter with free throws. And the foul charge to Ella Luther. That will be her first, and that's one Coach Harp saying, what are you doing fouling there? And Heirigs with 4 points will get 2 free throws to end this first quarter of play with nobody around her. And Overton will have the lead for sure at the end of the first quarter. But what will it be? Heirigs misses the first one a little bit too long. Either team hit a 3 in that first quarter. Irish 0 for 2, Overton 0 for 3. But that was the first missed free throw between the two squads. They shot pretty well at the foul line. And the second one by Heirigs is up, rolls off, and Overton able to escape a couple points there. And our end of our first quarter has come here from the McGann Activity Center. 10-6 the score. St. Pat's trailing by 4. We're back with the second after this.
The Cedar Room in North Platte is a restaurant and lounge to match any occasion that deserves to be remembered or brunch meetings that need to impress. Come sit in the wonderfully unique cocktail bar or the perfectly lighted dining room with the family, colleagues, and loved ones. Wine and dine your company with elegance at the Cedar Room in North Platte. The bricks are open and the atmosphere is always warm and inviting. Coming back will be your first thought when leaving. The Cedar Room, downtown North Platte.
Putting your family first.
Are you looking for the right dentist for you and your family? Phelps Family Dentistry has you covered. Dr. Lene Phelps and Dr. Kelly Hansen will make sure your family has the healthiest smile. Whether it's dental cleanings, fillings, same-day crowns, or total smile makeovers. Call our office at 534-4040 or visit us at phelpsdds.com to schedule your family's next dental appointment. And go Irish!
Putting your family first.
All right, 10-6, quarter one in the books. St. Pat's and Overton here. We'll just put reset here on this ball game and go back to start of the second quarter. Overton with a 4-point lead. We had 8 fouls. We had 16 turnovers in the first quarter. All right, here we go. Start of the second. It's got to be better, right? Across the timeline comes Kate Skinicky, man-to-man defense. Right to left, she's picked up by Ella Luther. Good fight inside. May Siegel with the layup. There you go. Good offensive set. The best one of the ball game, and it's 10-8. Irish get on the board, back within 2. That was a beautiful play. Could be an early nominee for play of the game as Kate Stenicky found May Siegel. Coach Stenicky really good about drawing up plays out of timeouts, and he did a good one there. Ella Luther in the left corner. Bound hands it up top to Meyer. Ball comes onto the right wing. High right wing. Now Eklund down on the perimeter. She can shoot the 3. Good entry pass. Oh, and they'll get an and one. Jolie Ryan is making a appearance inside. She's playing well. The 5'9" freshman has 4 points as she put that one up and in. And the foul charged to Jayla Fleck. That's going to be her second. That was a good entry pass by Rachel Eklund. That made it, and the free throw is up, in and out, and missed. Rebound out off of Overton. It'll be St. Pat's ball, but a 12-8 lead for the Eagles. So a nice pass by Eklund inside. And with 7:24 to play in the second quarter, Irish Tanya might have to look to drive more than not here this ball game. Kate Stenicky back with it high left. Now back to Hyriggs. Hyriggs gets a switch. Now it's Ryan on her. Right corner it comes to Fleck. Fleck skips it up top to Siegel. Siegel left wing. Kate Stenicky open three. This one too long. Long rebound. Elena Neeson battling for it. She's going to be tied up with Ryan. It's going to go to Overton. That was a good look and almost an offensive rebound. Irish have yet to hit a three. They haven't shot many. That's only their third attempt of the game. And it will be Overton ball. 6:50, quarter one here from the McGann Activity Center. Overton across the timeline to the left corner. It's Eklund. Good closeout by the freshman Neeson. She drives around her. Jump stops, puts a tough contested shot up. No. Rebound. Irish boxed out well, but then didn't go get the rebound. And now Eklund with the putback up and in. Irish had a great box out inside, but they didn't go with the rebound then. They let it bounce, and Ryan tipped it. Eklund picked it up, and Overton's got their largest lead of 6. Here's Siegel, right wing. Might have gotten away with a travel out on the wing. Picks up her dribble, skips it near side for Kate Stenicky. Now Hyriggs in the left corner. Baseline drive, and we got a hand check call on Eklund. That's going to be number 2 on 13. It's a big second foul. I think when Hyriggs gets Eklund on here, she's got to be ready to drive. That's the team's 6th foul, and we're going to have a sub in, and Ashlyn Florell's going to check in, the 5'5 freshman. And for now, Eklund remains in the game. She's not guarding. Well, no, they might play zone out of this. They will. Around the perimeter, Hyriggs, left wing, baseline 15-footer up. Short rebound, Kate Stenicky her first. Put back on the right side, got the roll in. Kate with her rebound. First rebound, first points, 14-10, Irish within 4. Across the mid-stripe, here comes Overton, try to respond. We're 2 minutes into our second quarter here of our girls varsity game. Irish back in their 2-3 zone. They're not extending it real far either right now. On the left side, trapped and losing the ball. Travel called as Maylee Myers spun around about 2 times and then finally fell down. I think she was looking to get a foul and instead fell down with the ball. Gets called for a travel. 5:46 second quarter. Irish within 4 here from McGann. Trying to get their first lead yet. They have not had it. We have not even had a tie yet. Been within 2 a couple times. Fleck in the left corner, just turns and shoots a 3. Too hard, backside rebound to Overton, and now a foul on the rebound. It might be May Siegel's second, it will. So her and Fleck both with 2, and I think Coach Stenicky knows he's got to stay with them. They're just going to have to play with 5:31 to play in the second quarter. And it will be Irish putting a little press on here. Eklund does come out of the game, by the way. Overton going a little less experienced, as is St. Pat's. There's a double dribble. They got Addison Luther, put the ball down as she picked it back up. And with 5:25 to play in the second, it ain't Irish ball, 14-10. And they'll give the ball to Irish underneath or on the sideline. Where? Underneath. Irish has not gotten a 3 attempt yet. We'll see if the Irish try to draw something up for her. They don't have Eklund guarding her now into the right corner. She's on the bench. Hyriggs hands off to Kate Stenicky. Screen right for her. Siegel pops out front. Trying to enter it in for Hyriggs. Boy, didn't look. Hyriggs fell down with the ball. It's out to Fleck in the left corner, though. She'll try the 3. She's fouled on the shot. What is it, a 3? It was, and so she'll get 3 free throws. Well, that's one way to get some opportunities for points. And it will be the foul number 1. They got Maylee Meyer with her first. Team 7th, though, and a Jayla Fleck. 3 free throws here for this junior. The first one long, rolls off the front of the rim. 62% on the year for her. She's not scored in a couple games. That's her first 2-game stretch. She has not gotten into the scorebook. They'll try to get it here with a second free throw. This one just a little bit long. Irish made their first 4. They've missed their next 3 free throws. Subs in, Peyton Florell back in. Eklund will come back in with 5:13 to play here in the second quarter. Jayla Fleck trying to cut into a 14-10 deficit here at home. First 2 didn't go. This one does, and she's into the scorebook for the first time in 3 games. 14-11, Overton by 3. Across the mid-stripe, Overton passing up ahead to Eklund. Eklund, right side, 15-footer on the end line. Well, short backside rebound, Kate Stenicky. Kate fell down with the ball then, and she traveled. I think she was trying to wrestle it away from a defender and gets called for a travel, falling down. The 11th turnover on the Irish finally able to get a rebound and unable to hold on to the possession. And Overton will inbounded underneath, out to the wing. To Addison Luther. Right side it comes to Rachel Eklund. Right corner, Ella Luther. Wide open three. First long ball of the game. She's got 17 now on the year. She can shoot it 30%. And Overton's got back to a 6-point lead, their largest of the game. Any three-pointers are going to be huge in this game. It's going to be a pretty low-scoring game, and that's a big one. See if the Irish can respond. Here's Kate Stenicky driving, kind of giving her the right wing. She shoots, misses, got her own rebound, misses again, and Eklund with the board. That's two pretty good looks. You like both of those attempts. 4:30 to play, second quarter, 17-11. Overton trying to expand on their largest lead, and they'll travel as they pass midcourt. Well, that's a gift for St. Pat's with 4:27 to play here in quarter two. And the Irish down 6, needs some offense here. Kate Stenicky brings it across, comes near side, errant pass, tipped by Overton into the backcourt, and Easton able to go get it though, and Elena brings it across the mid-stripe, bounce passes, got it to Hyrix, she'll drive, pass right, Siegel on the right block, bouncing off her defender, will throw it up over her, miss it, rebound goes out to Hyrix on the wing, Irish get another chance. Left side Fleck, ball faking, top it comes to Hyrix, dribbles left, works on Ryan, cut off, back it comes now to Kate Stenicky, 3:56, quarter two. Siegel on the right wing now with it, trapped after picking up her dribble, goes into Hyrix, posted up, she backs down, turnaround hook is short, rebound in the lane, this time to Overton, it's to Eklund. She comes down with the ball, gets back up, dribbling, and then is called, draws a defender foul. That's going to be Kate Stenicky with her first. And the team 6th on the Irish with 3:41 to play here in quarter two. And it will be Overton ball. HD Management's ready to put their half a century of experience to work for you, whether it's farm and ranch management, ag appraisals, or ag real estate sales. See Kurt Pieper, Hank Nicely, or Justin Pieper at HD Management in North Platte. Overton in some trouble in the backcourt. Addison Luther fell down with the ball, and no travel called. She literally fell down, and that's what Coach Stenicky's arguing for. Ball in the right corner. Here's a three by Luther. No. Rebound on the backside, and they're going to get a jump ball between Florell and Hyrix. It'll be St. Pat's ball in the arrow. Well, that's fortunate Ella Luther missed that one because Coach Stenicky certainly could not have. He was not happy that there was not a travel called on Luther. It looked like she just pretty much cleanly fell down with the ball. Wasn't dribbling by any means. 3:25, quarter two. Irish been stuck on 11 for a while. Their last point, a Jayla Fleck free throw, but had not been many field goals in this game. No threes yet for the Irish. Here's Hyrix up top. And with a 5'11 senior on her, you know, she looks open, but that's a pretty quick closeout from somebody that tall. She'll get it back out near the spike line. Right wing she works. Skips near side for Kate Stenicky. She'll drive. Cut off on the wing. Kicks out. Hyrix gets a three on the left wing too hard. Rebound. Fought forward. We're going to have a jump. But no, Hyrix able to get it out of it all. Now she'll drive, and we'll get a blocking foul on the Eagles. And it'll be Hyrix to the line. So Tanya misses the three. The ball goes into about a group of 3 or 4 players. Ultimately, it kind of leaks out to Tanya. Now a 1-and-1 for her is a second foul charge to Addison Luther. Well, now you have Addison Luther, Rachel Eklund, and Peyton Florell all with 2 fouls. And so a chance here for Irish to weaken up the team here for Overton with some foul trouble as Hyrix makes the first free throw. She has 5 points, 3 of them right there at the charity stripe. It's 17-12, 2:48, quarter two. It's not been a real quick tempo game. That plays in favor to St. Pat's just because of the lack of depth they have. Hyrix switches them both. That's a good spot for her to be. She needs to shoot a lot of free throws to get a win tonight. Here's Eklund in the backcourt, 2:40 to play. Across the timeline, she'll come. Ball into the front court to Ella Luther. She'll try a 3 in transition. Left alone short. Backside rebound. Tanya Hyrix has her 4th of the day. Ball into the front court to Jayla Fleck. Fleck right side will attack all the way in. Shot block. Got her own rebound, though. Dribbled off a foot. It goes down to Overton, and out of bounds was Overton when they had it on the end line. And so fortunate for St. Pat's, they're going to get the ball back underneath their own hoop with 2:27 to play in the second quarter. Kate Stenicky smacks the ball, throws it out to Hyrix, high left. Hyrix left corner to Fleck. Fleck and back into Kate Stenicky in the corner. She'll try a 3 too long around, and then she dribbled again. And he's asking for that. Irish just got called for that earlier in the game. 2 minutes to play, second quarter, 17-13. with a 4-point lead for Overton. Been on that most of the game. There's a bad pass right to the hands of Hyrix in the lane. Tanya going to bring it across the timeline. Passing right, Kate Stenicky driving, layup missed. Put back by Hyrix on the right block, short, but she draw a foul. And Hyrix 5 rebounds and now 6 points. We'll get 2 more free throws. Overton's picking up some foul trouble, as that will be the first on Jolie Ryan. Team 9th, though. And Hyrix with 2 more. She's 4 of 6, 62% on the year. Mentioned her 24 against Overton last year in that win in the sub-district tournament. She has the free throw in, 7 points, 17-14. Well, the foul line clearly had to be good for the Irish today. Second free throw by the sophomore buried. 4 of 4 in this quarter. She has 8 points. Irish back within 2. Minute 50 to play, quarter 2. And they kind of steal the end of the second quarter. Ball across the timeline to Ryan, keeps her back foot, now gets it to Luther. Luther passing left, open is Maylee Meyer with a left-handed 3, short, backside rebound, long, picked up by Overton. Irish got to get that one. Ashlyn Farrell drives, gets it to Eklund on the right block. She'll throw it up, miss it. Hyrix on the rebound, now she's looking to run. Doesn't really have numbers, and then she dribbles the ball too high and loses it. Ball gets into the front court to Eklund, 1 dribble down, layup up and in. She's in double figures with 10, and it's 19-15. That's a tough series for the Irish there. Boy, transition the other way, and they end up turning it over, and Overton gets the layup, and it's a 4-point game. Hyrix dribbling into the lane, back on Eklund, drives her down, shoots a shot, misses it, put back on the left side, won't go. Hyrix getting a rebound. She has 7, but Overton gets it. Now they overthrow Luther into the front court, and that'll go into the Irish cheer section, which might as well be over here because my filmers are doing a pretty good job of cheering right now. Yeah, I'm going to call you out for that. Nothing. I don't even think they're ashamed of it. No, they're not. You can't shame kids anymore. 19-15, Irish within 4 again. That's where it's been most of this game. Jayla Fleck high left. Here's Stenicky off a screen right side. Stenicky pans it off to Hyrix with 37 seconds. Baseline drive, she works on Eklund. Backdoor pass to Elena Neeson. Neeson dribbles twice. Back out front. I think they're trying to get Hyrix to drive and pick up a 3rd foul on Rachel Eklund. Stenicky driving, loses it, gets it back to Siegel. Right corner 3 for her. Short backside rebound all Overton. Good box out, and then Elena Neeson trying to go from behind and get the steal. Commits her 2nd foul. That was a good shot, though, for Siegel. But you got to stay away from that 2nd foul, and now the Irish have 3 players with 2. Fleck, Siegel, and Neeson all with 2, with 20 seconds to play in the second, and it'll be a 1-and-1 for Addison Luther, the 5'3" junior, who is right at 50% on the year, looking for her first points. She scored 3 against the Irish in that sub-district tournament game. The first of the 1-and-1, too long, rebounded Overton. Eklund with 18 seconds, and the ball comes out front. They'll hold on to it now. Now left wing with 13 seconds. Too many offensive rebounds. Overton up high left. Ashlyn Farrell will drive. She'll float one in the lane too hard. Rebound Kate Stenicky. No, into the hands of Hyrix with 4 seconds. 3 seconds. Across the timeline with 2. Hyrix going to float one on the right side. Can't get it to go. And that'll end our first half of play. 19-15 at the halftime break here at the McGann Activity Center. North Platte, St. Pat's, and Overton in a 4-point game here at halftime. Our halftime show coming up next, presented by the North Platte Catholic Schools Endowment. When we return, we'll talk with a 3rd grader from McDade Elementary. That'll be Maria Freitas, and then we'll come back and get you halftime numbers. Again, your score, St. Pat's trailing Overton 19-13 here at the halftime break. Our halftime coming up with McDade Lucky Stars when we return after this.
Thank you, North Platte, for voting Allo Communications #1 in cable provider, internet provider, and customer service in the North Platte Telegraph's Reader's Choice Awards. Our employees focus on being local, hassle-free, exceptional, and honest, giving you the best in customer service. To find out more about our business and residential services, stop by 702 East Francis in North Platte or call 221-6650 or visit allocommunications.com.
Like the Irish athletes, life can come at you fast and hit you hard. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, call me, Marty Trushinsky, at 534-4837. And go Irish!
Welcome back here on Husker Radio, McDade Lucky Stars. We're talking with Maria Freitas here from third grade at McDade Elementary. How are you?
Good.
Give me your full name.
Maria Katerina Vuksanovich Freitas.
Do you know how many letters that is?
I don't know, but it's a lot.
You've never counted them, but Maria Freitas for short. But that's quite a mouthful there. I bet not many people can get all that right.
No, everybody gets it wrong.
Okay. Maria, what was the second one?
Katerina.
Maria Katerina Vuksanovich Freitas.
Yes.
I knew the Vuksanovich. I've heard that name several times. My wife works, I think, with what, your mom or your dad. What do they do?
Well, my dad is an infectious disease doctor, and my mom is does everything.
God, does everything. That's what moms do, don't they?
Yeah, they do a lot.
So not to focus on your dad because this is your interview, but infectious disease guy. This is like his year then, right? With COVID?
Yeah, he does a lot of COVID, and that's his year, I guess.
Yeah, he's got to be a stressful year for him.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, let's talk about your siblings, brothers, sisters. What do you have?
I have one sibling. It's my brother.
Okay, and how old's he?
13.
Okay, so you're in third grade. Who's your teacher?
Mr. Stenicky.
And how do you like third grade?
It's pretty fun. I kind of like working on times and division. But there's one thing I kind of don't like one of the hard stuff that come in third grade. It's kind of hard. So I have trouble with some of them, but otherwise it's all good.
What's the things that come hard?
Usually grammar or something like that, or reading.
Grammar, but so you're a math kid then?
Yeah, I know all my facts because my mom spent years trying to teach me all these stuff.
Maria Freitas here, a third grader at McDade Elementary. You like Mr. Stenicky?
Yeah, he's fun. He's really, really, really funny. He makes jokes about a lot of stuff. He makes story problems that are really funny, oh, you needed some help with this watermelon, a cute boy helped you. And that was one of the problems. And I started just laughing really loud.
So he's a good teacher.
Yeah, he's a really good teacher. He's really nice and he teaches you a lot.
That's good. What do you like to do then when you're outside of school?
I like to go to gymnastics or usually go bowling or swimming, but most of the time I like gymnastics.
Gymnastics. What's your specialty? I mean, do you like? I don't know them all. My one daughter is starting gymnastics, I think tomorrow night. But what? So I don't know all the names, but bars or what are we? I'm trying to think of beams and all that.
All events are called vault, floor, bars, and beam.
And which one's your favorite?
I like bars a lot because you need a lot of strength for it, and it's one of the things where you get a flow in the air, and I really like flying in the air.
That's the one where you flip on the bar, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. And so you're pretty strong.
Yeah, it's really fun. I kind of one day want to do a giant, but I'm not close to that level.
Gotcha. Maria Freitas here from third grade at McDade Elementary, third grader here on McDade Lucky Stars. Maria, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I'm a doctor. I don't know which kind of doctor, but I'm hoping maybe a brain surgeon.
Wow, brain surgeon. Do you think you're smart enough?
Yeah.
I think you probably are. What about an infectious disease doctor?
I don't know. I think that's really hard to do.
This year might scare a lot of people away from doing that, huh?
Yeah, because of COVID and everything.
Yeah, because of COVID and everything. I bet you hear a lot about COVID at home.
Yeah, I hear a lot about COVID. My dad has a bunch of patients that have COVID. They're really old, and it's quite not good, and it's sad.
Yeah, it is. You're right, Maria. Well, I'll thank you. You tell your dad thank you for what he's doing, because I know that's a tough job, and especially right now, but an important one. And best of luck becoming a brain surgeon. That's a lot of schooling. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know it. My mom's going to be like, maybe not.
She might shy you away from that. All right. Well, thanks so much, Maria. It's great to meet you, and best of luck in the rest of third grade, okay?
You're welcome.
All right. We'll have more halftime coming up after this.
you want to support North Platte Catholic Schools? One great way is to support the Bargain Bin, a thrift store located at 421 East 3rd Street in North Platte. The Bargain Bin is open Fridays and Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. and sells everything from household items, crafts, clothing of all sizes, including children's, bedding, holiday decorations, antiques, and furniture. The Bargain Bin is completely volunteer ran, and all proceeds benefit North Platte Catholic Schools. Shop the Bargain Bin to support the Irish. Open Fridays and Saturdays, 10 to 3.
When it comes time to honor the life of your loved one, it's all about the relationship. Adams and Swanson Funeral Home will help you celebrate that bond with assisting you and your family with all services, ceremonies, grief support, and pre-planning. Learn more by visiting adamswanson.com or by calling 532-2044.
Hosting a get-together, event, or party? The last thing you want is to turn your house upside down to get ready for one. Use Occasions in North Platte instead. Occasions is the area's event venue for gatherings of up to 55 people inside with a beautiful outdoor patio as well, with tables and chairs included and a full kitchen for your use. All you need to do is show up. Meetings, parties, or simple get-togethers. Occasions is where you want your event held. Call Allison at 534-2533 or Mike at 227-2602 to book today.
19:15, we're at the halftime here at McGann Activity Center in our girls varsity game. North Platte St. Pat's and Overton here. It's been, well, it hasn't been the cleanest of games by any means, but North Platte St. Pat's trailing by just 4. I think they got to feel pretty good about that halftime deficit here at the break. Numbers in this first half are brought to you by Condon Signs of North Platte. Condon's is North Platte's only locally owned full-service sign company, creating custom monument signs, pylon signs, commercial awnings, and they'll even service your existing sign. Going into their 30th year of business serving the North Platte area, visit them on the corner of 8th and Vine or at condonsigns.com. Irish 6-9 by quarter, 15 in the half. They were led by Tanya Heirigs, who had 8 points, 6 of 8 at the foul line, 4 for May Siegel, 2 for Kate Stenicky, 1 for Jayla Fleck. They did not make a 3 in that first half, 0 for 8. So you feel like, boy, you put a couple of those in the second half and got a different game. The good news is 9 of 14 on the foul line, getting a lot of freebies, and that's good. And you made a lot of them too, but 12 turnovers. If you don't start with 10 in the first quarter, I think this is a different game, but real sloppy first quarter. Committed 7 fouls. There are 2 for Neeson, 2 for Siegel, and 2 for Jayla Fleck, so they're going to have to be smart from here on out. For Overton, 10-9 by quarter, 19 in the half. Rachel Eklund, as expected, playing pretty well. She's got 10 points, 4 from Jolie Ryan, 3 from Ella Luther, and 2 from Maylee Meyer. Overton 1 of 5 on threes, 2 of 4 at the foul line, and a total of 11 first half turnovers. They committed 9 fouls, 2 for Eklund, 2 for Florell, 2 for Luther. Look for the Irish to attack Eklund with those 2 fouls. Overton led by as many as 6. They lead by 4 at the break. No ties, no lead changes. Those are your halftime numbers, brought to you by Condon Signs of North Platte. We'll take one more break, come back with our second half right after this.
It's a new year, and it's the perfect time to invest in your child's education at the North Platte Catholic Schools. Enrollment is open at Little Leprechaun Preschool, McDade Elementary, and St. Patrick's High School. We offer small class sizes, caring teachers, and a challenging curriculum, all rooted in faith. And education at the North Platte Catholic Schools is truly something special. Visit us online or call Enrollment Director Gwen Covey to learn more. 532-1874.
6:57 Central Time. You're listening to KODY North Platte with translator K291BW North Platte and 106.1 FM. CT Computer Services, just north of Walmart in North Platte, offers Tune-Up Tuesdays, where all in-shop services are half price at CT Computer Services. Technology solved here. Getting ready for the start of the second half. 19-15 Overton by 4 here at the break. Irish will play defense here to start this one up. They'll drop back in their 2-3 zone. They have Heirigs down on the baseline now with this zone, with, of course, Rachel Hess out. And so it's Neeson and Stenicky out front. And Overton readjusting here to start up. They get trying to get Maylee Meyer on the left wing. Now they do. She'll skip right side for Rachel Eklund. Comes down with it. She penetrates in. Kicks to Meyer. Open 3 for her is up off the mark. Rebound. All Jayla Fleck. Nice box out. Outlets left far side. Kate Stenicky has a teammate running in. May Siegel layup on the right side. Up and in. May with 6 points in the game. That's a big layup. And the Irish have made it with a 2-point ball game. 19-17. Now, can they get back-to-back stops? That's the question here. Meyer. That was a good box out, though, from Jayla Fleck. Sometimes it's that easy. Here's a 3 out front. Big answer. Short. A little bit of offensive rebound to Meyer underneath. She's trapped. Able to get it out to Florell. Her shot in the lane, up and in. Peyton Florell, first bucket for her. That's a big shot and a big offensive rebound from Maylee Meyer. It's back up to a 4-point lead. Hirings drives into the elbow, kicks to Stenicky. Ball comes around the perimeter. Irish with a little more pop in their step here to start up the second quarter. Hirings up atop, screen 3, missed, and the Meyer box out rebound. That was a good look for Tanya. She's 0 for 3. Good box out for Overton. They're back up 4 with the ball. Meyer high left. Boy, seems like Irish can get it within 2 for about 10 seconds at a time. Overton always seems to respond. Left side, it comes now to Ella Luther. One hand pass right side, Addison Luther. Back to Ella between the circles. Overton in the road blues here. Irish in their home whites. Meyer comes left side. They're trying to get, now they get it to the high post to Eklund. She'll work right side, get it poked away from behind. It's out off of St. Pat's. It'll be Overton ball underneath. Cued in end line right. It will be Ella Luther, the 5'3" sophomore with 3 points. She's got the only triple so far made by anybody. Ball goes through the hand of Eklund, but it's picked up by Meyer out front. The Irish didn't go get it. Now Meyer, left side, top. Addison Luther drives. Back out to Maylee Meyer out between the circles. She's going to go to the short corner to Eklund. Enters it into Florell. Florell with a double team. Brought it down low. And a jump ball called. It'll be Irish ball. Irish came down and tied her up. Now 21-17 our score here. 6:07 in our third quarter. St. Pat's down 4. We've said that 30 times, it seems like. It's a 4-point lead at the end of the first and the second, and most of the first half. Irish have been within 2 several times. Fleck right side. They try to get Hirings posted up. They don't get it to her. Now she'll get it down the wing. Well, she was open. Instead, she drove. Attacks the left side. Got her in the air. Defender missed. Rebound offensively to May Siegel, but she gets it taken away by Florell, and now we've got a tie-up and possession arrow to Overton. That was a great pump fake by Hirings. I think Irish are really trying to get Rachel Eklund her 3rd foul. And I like your chances if you're St. Pat's, I think. But she's playing pretty good defense. She did there. And then May Siegel looked like she was going to get a rebound, but it got wrestled away from her. And Overton will bring it across the timeline with 5:39 to play here in the third quarter. Overton up 4. Right corner it comes. They look inside for Florell. Not there. Jolie Ryan passed out to the wing. Addison Luther has it come off her shoulder. Now into the hands of Eklund at the high post. She'll go inside to Florell. Kick into the corner. Ryan 3. No. Good box out by Hirings out on the wing. Tanya kind of flips it ahead to Stenicky. She'll drive and now hold up. Back to Hirings, left side. She drives, gets a layup up and in. No, but they call a blocking foul anyways. And in the NBA, that would have been a carryover to be 2 free throws. Tanya, by the way, 9 rebounds to go along with her 8 points. She's looking for her 4th career double-double. It's the 2nd foul on Ella Luther. So 4 players of 2 for Overton. 2 for St. Pat's. Fleck to Hirings up top, not open. Ball screen left. Gets open now on a 3 and misses that one. Rebound Overton's. Florell up ahead. Addison Luther leaked out. Luther going to get a wide open layup. She'll put it up. She'll miss it though. And then on the rebound, an Overton foul. Boy, fortunate for St. Pat's. They'll get the ball back down 4 here. 4:58 to play in the third quarter. And the foul was charged to, well, Jolie Ryan, so she commits her 2nd. So you've got 5 different players for Overton with 2. They've managed their 11 total fouls very well so far. Hirings across the timeline with 4:50 to play in the third quarter, and Coach Stenicky will take a timeout here, and we will too. 21-17, St. Pat's down 4 here in our third quarter. We'll take a break. This timeout brought to you by Fortify Group of North Platte. Too many friends and family to stay at your house? Treat them to luxury at the Marriott Fairfield Inn & Suites. They'll enjoy our 32-inch high-definition televisions, free wired and wireless internet, and a state-of-the-art exercise facility. Relax at the outdoor fire pit or visit the hot tub while the kids enjoy the indoor pool. Read your free USA Today newspaper while you enjoy a free breakfast after a great night's sleep. All 2-bedded rooms feature queen-size beds. The Marriott Fairfield Inn & Suites at I-80 and Highway 83 interchange in North Platte. HG Management's ready to put their half a century of experience to work for you, whether it's farm and ranch management, ag appraisals, or ag real estate sales. See Kurt Pieper, Hank Nicely, or Justin Pieper at HG Management in North Platte. Irish to cue it in far sideline. They get it in back to Heinrichs here. I think St. Pat's was trying to drop a play out of the out-of-bounds play there. Coach Stenicky wanted the ball on this side over by him. They didn't get it. Instead, now they'll have to run their offense. Here's Heinrichs, baseline drive underneath. Heinrichs passing to Siegel, shot in the lane short, but she draws a foul, a body foul. I think that's going to be the third on Jolie Ryan. She'd become the first player with 3. It is. She has 4 points. So she's played a good game. She's been a good rebounder. And May Siegel to the line for 2 free throws. She has 4 points. 6, excuse me. First free throw in there. And subbing in, Ashlyn Florell checks in, a freshman, coming off a career-high 5 against Brady on Tuesday, making her second appearance of the game. Second free throw up from the sophomore Siegel. This one's in there. May's going to be her halftime interview during the boys' game, and once again, Irish are within 2. 4.5 to play, third quarter. Overton with the ball into their front court. Left side, Addison Luther. Eklund at the free throw line. Eklund passing right. Right corner, it's Ella Luther. Quick 3, short. Backside rebound, though. Addison Luther missed it. Eklund comes in, gets the rebound, misses it. Rebound out off Overton. Well, Eagles got many looks there, and now, for one of the few times, the Irish will have the ball down 2 with 4:16 to play in the third. Boy, you just feel like the Irish, they're close. If they can just get like a 3 to fall or something. They're 0 for 10 on the three-point line. Heinrichs up top driving, right side, kicking. Siegel, right corner 3. That one won't fall. Rebound, Elena Neeson on the left block, and then she's a jump ball. It'll stay with St. Pat's, but a good rebound by Elena. Just can't bring that ball down low. That was the issue. She got the rebound. She just needs to dribble it out now. She was underneath the hoop there. And it will be Irish ball underneath. Back in is Maylee Meyer. Inbounding is Kate Stenicky. They get it out to Heinrichs top. She's not open, though. Good closeout by Overton. They're back in his own defense here into the out-of-bounds play. Stenicky left side around the perimeter. 3:50 to play third quarter. So now you got a zone set you can run against. 2-3 here, at least for this possession. Stenicky, left wing 3 up. No. Baseline rebound. Neeson takes it away from Eklund. Neeson trying to outlet it. Throws into the hand of Luther. Oh, nice rebound by Elena, just couldn't come up with it. Boy, Irish got another good three-point look. 21-19, unable to tie or take the lead. Left side, Maylee Meyer kicks out to Ashlyn Farrell. Top it comes to Eklund. She'll drive right side. She'll float a shot up, no, but she drew a foul. She'll get 2 free throws, and Overton will shoot their 5th and 6th foul shots of the game. As this foul charge to Heinrichs, just her first. Irish are being able to skate through the first 4.5 minutes without a third foul for anybody. And at the line is Rachel Eklund, 10 points on the game. Game's leading scorer, missing Long. 40% on the year at the foul line, 0 for 1 here. Coach Arp talking to the official. She's in her 5th year leading Overton. She's coached Rachel Eklund a whole lot. Free throw up and in there for her. She was telling the official, I want a timeout after this made free throw. She gets it. 22-19, our score. 3:23 to play in the third quarter. Overton up 3. This timeout brought to you by Fortify Group of North Platte. Rely on Fortify for all your insurance needs. See Kevin McGann under the bright green awning at 308 South Jeffers or call 221-6962.
As Nebraskans, we are no strangers to challenging times. Although recent events present us all with uncertainty, we'll weather the storm as we always do, by leaning on each other and doing what is right for our family, friends, and neighbors. Rest assured knowing we'll continue powering your everyday, every day, as we all navigate changes in our daily lives. Nebraska Public Power District, always there when you need us.
Welcome back on Husker Radio's KODY 1240 AM 106.1 FM. Tanner Struckman with you here midway through our third quarter at the McGann Activity Center here. A quick check of the Nebraska Land National Bank Sports Desk and check on area scores. Nebraska Land National Bank, community-minded just like you. JV boys went to St. Pat's by a final of 68-40. There was not a JV girls game. And here it's 22-19. Our game of the week, Wallace-Paxton. It was Paxton winning over Wallace 50-46 in the girls game. Hershey girls defeat Valentine 55-32. Boys game coming up as well. 3:18 to play third quarter. Irish down 3, 22-19. Screen right for Heinrichs. Not open. Now she'll pop out to Fleck on the near wing, right in front of Coach Stenicky. They go back into Heinrich. She works the end line, backs her defender down, puts it up, and an and one! Heinrich's just backing her defender down. She might have gotten away with a little push, and that's what Overton fans are asking for, and Coach Arp may be asking for as well, but doesn't get it, and the third foul called to Maylee Meyer. And it'll be free throws for Tanya Heinrichs here to try to tie the game for the first time. She's got 10 points, 9 rebounds, and the free throw rolls off and won't go. And Overton will hold on to the lead by 1. 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. 22-21, and it's right now kind of, I think it's a mental thing for St. Pat's, and they have not tied it or taken the lead. Ball right wing, there's an errant pass, and it'll be Irish ball as it goes out of bounds. Overton gives a gift to St. Pat's, 22-21. They're going to have the ball, trying to get the lead here for the first time in this one. From the McGinn Activity Center here against Overton. 2:46, third quarter. Irish down 22-21. Ball comes to left wing to Tanya Heinrichs. Now right side, she'll drive into the elbow. Kick corner for Jayla Fleck. Fleck spinning at the elbow, back out to Heinrichs. She'll try baseline, lost the ball, it's tipped out. Overton trying to save it, they can't. It'll remain with St. Pat's. Unfortunate for the Irish to get that ball back. Here with 2:28 to play in the third. Addison Luther checks back in for Overton. And Irish on the near sideline right by Coach Stenicky. Kate will cue it in, throws it to the far wing to May Siegel. Heinrichs pops out, and she's got team high 10. Ball screen right for her. She'll drive right into the defender, draw a blocking foul on Addison Luther. That's already the team's 6th or 5th on Overton, and so they're racking up some more foul trouble here. And for Addison, that's her 3rd. So her and Ryan both with 3. And with 2:21 to play in the third, back in will be Ryan. And out is Addison Luther. And now the Irish get an out-of-bounds play to try to take the lead for the first time. But all Overton, see if the Irish can change that. Stenicky, far corner. Heinrichs got open, wide open 3 in the corner, too hard. Backside rebound into the hands of Fleck in the lane. Her shot blocked, and the rebound to Eklund. Boy, Irish got a chance there. Got a great 3-point look, and then got an offensive rebound right on the right block, and unable to put either in. And there's Stenicky, nearly gets a steal, but it's tipped out last by Overton. And so the Irish will have it with 2:06 to play in the third. Overton's trying to say, hey, take the lead. The Irish just can't do it. Stenicky across the timeline. Gate screen for Heinrichs. They fake to her. Going to Siegel. Right-handed layup. And 1 for the lead. Irish get it for the first time. The fake gate screen to Tanya Heinrichs out front. Siegel, one of those screeners, floats down for the and 1. 23-22, first lead for St. Pat's. With 1:56 to play here in our third quarter. It's also the 3rd foul on Maylee Meyer. So she'll check out. And May Siegel with 10 points, her 5th double-figure game of the year, makes it 23-21 St. Pat's. The free throw in. Boy, May's had a big game. And a 2-point lead for St. Pat's with 1:54 to play in the third quarter. That was a big moment right there. Irish like that gate screen fake there to Heinrich. She draws so much attention. Ella Luther left wing against the zone defense. Bounce passes it with one hand right side to Ashlyn Florell. Back to the near wing to Ella Luther. Back to Florell between the circles. She'll go to the high post. Dangerous pass. They get it into Eklund to the right corner. Baseline 15-footer for her. Up and in. She ties the game up. Our first tie at 24-24. So go to the senior when you need a bucket. They got a good one for her. Now Heinrichs into the front court for St. Pat's. Ball screen right. They get a switch defensively. She'll drive to the elbow. Back to the hoop. Now drives to the right elbow. Picks up her dribble and hands it off to Kate Stenicky. Kate bounces off a defender and draws a foul on Ashlyn Florell. And it's free throws from here on out for the Irish. That's just the first on the freshman Florell, but it's the 7th for Overton. And Kate Stenicky, 2 points today, will go to the foul line for the first time. So Stenicky at the line trying to regain the lead for St. Pat's. It's a 1-on-1, and the first is in. I don't know what's in the free throw juice for St. Pat's today, but they got to keep drinking it. It's been a good day at the foul line. Second free throw upcoming. This one, Stenicky, too long. Rebound, Jayla Fleck, though, on the miss. Outlets it to Heinrichs. Irish with the lead. Kate Stenicky left wing. How about a three-pointer instead? That one rolls off and the rebound Overton. Well, boy, Irish can't buy a three-pointer. 1 point lead, 25-24. Other way, driving, right corner. Here's a three by Joe Ryan that won't fall in. Rebound tipped into the hands of Tanya Heinrichs. She's got her 4th career double-double with that one. Overton, I think, a little winded as well. Here's Heinrichs driving around Eklund with a 1-point lead. Eklund into the front court, right side now, into the hands of Ryan in the right corner with 27 seconds. Now to Eklund, high right. Ball comes near side. Round the perimeter they come. Here they go into the lane. Ball almost stolen away. Now Eklund right side. She'll go into the short corner. Stop with 15 seconds. Trapped. Gets it down low to Ryan. Ryan shoots over Fleck. Draws a foul. Well short, but she'll get free throws to try to tie the game with 11 seconds to play in the third. And Jayla Fleck becomes the first Irish player with 3 fouls. That was only the second foul of the quarter. They needed a good quarter foul trouble-wise and got it so far. And now the free throw missed by Ryan. And it'll remain 25-24 for now with 11.3 seconds to play. We still got another fourth quarter coming up. And again, McGann Magic, we have had 3 straight close games. We're going to have a tie game right now as she puts the free throw up and in. 25-25, 10 seconds to play in the third. Heinrichs across the timeline with 7, with 6. Ball screens out front, 3 of them. Dribbles right, deep 3, got a good look, missed it short, goes out of bounds. And with .2 to go in the third quarter, it will be Overton ball here, and they won't be able to do anything with that. And we will go into the end of the third at a tie. And Overton will inbound it. They won't even try. And that'll end our third. Here we go to the fourth. It is a tie ball game. 25-25. St. Pat's and Overton. Our fourth quarter coming up right after this on Husker Radio.
Ollie, you need to clean up your fishing and hunting gear. It's everywhere.
I'm out of room. I don't have anywhere to put it.
Get some storage at Another Storage. They have sizes for everything.
I already have some there.
Well, get another. Another Storage. 532-1332.
At Sandhill State Bank, we pride ourselves by working as hard as the customers who walk through our doors. We know the communities, values, and the people of the Sandhills. This allows us to be a more understanding and trusted partner in your financial growth. We offer safe and secure digital solutions through our online and mobile banking. Visit us online at sandhillstate.com or in person at one of our 11 locations. Sandhill State Bank is the most committed brand in banking. Member FDIC.
For thorough news reporting by experienced journalists, read the North Platte Bulletin. Each of our core staff has from 7 to 20 years of experience in news gathering, and our roots go all the way back to the letter to the bulletin that launched the renowned World War II canteen. It's affordable, colorful, and you can keep up with the commissioners, city council, schools, civic groups, sports, courts, and entertainment. Look for the bulletin's news bents in restaurants, too. Connecting with us is as simple as saying, "Hey, Google, the North Platte Bulletin."
Start of the fourth quarter, McGann Activity Center. We're tied at 25 here in our girls varsity game. Overton with the ball, working right to left in her radio dial. They're into the front court. Irish back in their 2-3 zone. Left side, Ashland for Laurel. Floats a shot up and banks it in. The freshman with her first points regains the lead to Overton. Our second lead change of the game, 27-25. How about off the bench, the freshman making a play. Irish coming into the front court in Overton. Back in man-to-man, they played most of it that way. Heinrichs up on top with 10 points. Gets a ball screen from Siegel. Comes to the right side. No switch defensively. Eklund on her. Now she drives around her on the baseline. Cut off. Back out front, it comes to Stenicky. Back to Heinrichs. And now she'll drive right around Eklund. Layup on the right side up. Missed. And the rebound to Eklund. Boy, Heinrichs got to come up with those. Ball into the front court now to Luther. She'll drive. Luther layup. No, but Fleck gets called for her fourth foul. And Jayla's got to be smart there. That was one she couldn't afford to give up. With 7:09 to go, she got to let that free throw go, or that layup go, and Coach Stenicky going to take a timeout before Luther will get her free throws. 7:09 to play. Overton 27, St. Pat's 25. We'll take a break. Back after this on Husker Radio.
Find your favorite beverages at Quick Stop. New fountain machines with flavor fusion shots, alligator ice slushies, 8 varieties to choose from, gourmet 100% Arabica house blend, and exclusive Seattle Buzz coffee. Now offering thrill shakes and smoothies. Pick up your Quick Rewards card today and start saving. Members enjoy rollback prices at the pump every Tuesday and Thursday. Quick Stop has the lowest beer prices in town. Happy hour twice daily. And we never close. Quick Stop, 24 locations open 24/7.
Hey, Pazapalooza's North Platte's only doggy daycare facility. Bring your dog to play with other dogs for the day or let them stay for overnight boarding at the Red Roof Building on Halligan Drive. It's your pet's happy place. We're in the fourth quarter here from the McGann Activity Center. North Platte, St. Pat's, and Overton 27-25 at our girls varsity game. Boys game coming up next. As St. Pat's and the Eagles battling. Boys game should be a good one as well. Irish trying to get back into the win column, a 2-game losing streak for North Platte St. Pat's. That's a team that surprised a lot of people with those last 2 losses. We'll see how they come out. I think you're going to see a pretty focused Irish group. Ella Luther at the foul line. Jayla Fleck committed her 4th foul. Luther's first is up, no. Overton has not helped themselves at the line today. Just 4 of 9. Irish, meanwhile, have been very good. 13 of 20. I mean, good for them. 65%. That one missed as well, but an offensive rebound to Peyton Glorell, but then she throws the ball away on the outlet. Neeson gets it for St. Pat's. The turnovers have certainly gone away for both squads. That's a big one, 27-25, with a minute gone in our 4th quarter. Heirigs out front. Irish still have yet to hit a 3. Heirigs drives, got around Eklund, stops, kicks to Siegel in the right corner. Back into Heirigs at the short corner, ball tipped out by Eklund. Tanya's been good and great, getting great drives. I think she's got to stay aggressive, keep throwing shots up. She's had some good looks underneath. She'll cue it in. Throw it out to the right wing to Jayla Fleck. Back to Heirigs in the right corner. Works with a screen. Now between the circles. She'll drive in underneath the hoop. Lost it. Out of bounds. Turnover. Irish only their 2nd turnover of the half, but with 6:38 to go, Overton gets the ball back with a 27-25 lead here on the road, trying to pick a big win up. Irish trying to avoid back-to-back losses at McGann. They don't do that often. Near side, Ella Luther against the zone, drives around Neeson, floats a shot in the lane, can't get the roll. Offensive rebound, put back, almost an and one for Ryan. Boy, that ball rolled around the rim and rolled off. And she'll have to earn him. The foul, though, charged. Heirigs, just her 2nd. That's best case scenario for St. Pat's there. And Ryan, where she is 1 for 3, back to the line. First in and out. Our scoreboard today brought to you by Sandhill State Bank, your financial partner in the Sandhills and the most committed branded banking. Find them online at sandhillstate.com or stop in at 803 South Dewey in North Platte. Free throw missed, rebound to Eklund, put back missed, got her own rebound again, brought it down low, jump ball, St. Pat's ball. Boy, Irish are playing with fire right here. They get 2 missed free throws, give up the offensive rebound. Eklund misses a layup and then gets another rebound but brings it down, and Heirigs ties her up. Irish have it with 6:19 to go, down 2. Back into the hands of Heirigs. Leading scorer for St. Pat's is May Siegel with 11. And they had some plays designed for her. Here's the gate screen up top to Heirigs, left wing. She'll get a 3. Might have been altered. Out of bounds. Was it touched? They say no. Oh, man, that looked like it was definitely touched. Just the way Tanya, that looked like it had to be touched. And it will be Overton ball, 27-25. Irish still over on the perimeter. Right wing with it, into the corner it comes. That's Ryan. Ryan just inside the 3-point line, drives baseline, ball poked out by Tanya Heirigs. And coming in is Addison Luther. Inbounding. They'll get it into the right corner. And there's a travel out on the wing by Luther. And again, gift for St. Pat's. With a turnover. And then it'll be St. Pat's in their own backcourt. Irish bring it across the timeline. Heirigs out top. Left side it comes, Kate Stenicky. Stenicky hands it off to Heirigs. She'll drive now, switch defender in the lane, turnaround layup right side, missed Ginnemy again. Boy, she's created so many good shots, but just have not been able to buy them on that right block. And with 5:20 to go, Overton gets the ball back down 2, and there Stenicky forces a turnover. Kate came in, and Ella Luther fell down, and it went off her. Irish will have the ball with 5:18 to go. 27-25. Irish ball here. Down 2. Again down 2. Ball comes into Siegel, hands it off to Heirigs. Eklund will pick her up. They'll give it to Stenicky. Comes to the near wing. Gate screen again. They're going to pass it, and May Siegel hadn't cut through, and it's a turnover right into the hands of Ryan. Irish threw it before Siegel was even cutting. And it's Overton ball. Left side, Ella Luther. Top it comes to Addison Luther. Right wing, Eklund. Down inside to Peyton Florell. Back out to Eklund. Big three-point shot. Open. Hits. Rachel Eklund hits her first three. Second for Overton, and their lead is 5 with 4:48 to go. Eklund with 16 now to lead Overton. That was a big shot. 30-25, 4:40 on the clock. Hyriggs comes right side. You feel like the Irish are going to have a 3 or 2 to win this game. Just can't get enough twos. And Overton hasn't fouled as of late. They haven't fouled in this fourth quarter, in fact. Hyriggs right side now driving left side, hand check call. I think that time that was probably not a bad foul by Ella Luther because she was beat. And Hyriggs will get a 1-and-1. She'll make them earn it as Ella Luther commits her third. Teammate, so it's a 1-and-1 for Tanya Hyriggs, who has 10 points today, most of them at the line. 6 of those at the charity stripe. And the first of the 1-and-1, short rebound Overton. Missed opportunity for St. Pat's with 4:20 to go. Down 30-25. Ball into the front court for Overton. Eklund high left, bounce pass right side, comes into the right corner. Ella Luther drives around Hyriggs, kicks out to Ryan. Ball lost out off Overton. And it will be subs in, Maylee Meyer back in for Overton. Hyriggs will inbound it. She'll had some trouble getting it inbounded. She's got to throw it, gets it into Siegel. She'll hand it back off to Hyriggs. That 5-second count was coming. Halfway through the fourth, Irish down 5 here. And timeout from Coach Stenicky here. Hyriggs got the ball into the front court. We'll take it too. 30-25. St. Pat's down 5 with the ball. 3:56 to play in the fourth. Back after this.
The Cedar Room in North Platte is a restaurant and lounge to match any occasion that deserves to be remembered or brunch meetings that need to impress. Come sit in the wonderfully unique cocktail bar or the perfectly lighted dining room with the family, colleagues, and loved ones. Wine and dine your company with elegance at the Cedar Room in North Platte. The bricks are open and the atmosphere is always warm and inviting. Coming back will be your first thought when leaving. The Cedar Room, downtown North Platte.
Timeout brought to you by Fortify Group of North Platte. Rely on Fortify for all your insurance needs. See Kevin McGann under the bright green awning at 408 South Jeffers or call 221-6962. 30-25 St. Pat's right now. Down 5 here at home against Overton. Eagles have held on to lead most of this game. Ball comes into Fleck. Fleck looks for a backdoor, hands it off to Hyriggs on the right wing. Tanya attacks to the left elbow. She'll attack right now. Kick out. Jayla Fleck, good-looking three-point shot, and she hits her first of the day. Jayla Fleck with a huge shot, 2-point game. Her 9th 3 of the season. Ball in the backcourt, and we have a foul or a timeout first from Coach Arp. I might have prevented a Elena Neeson foul, and with 3:39 to go in the fourth, Irish within 2. We'll take another timeout. 30-28 Overton on Husker Radio.
Putting your family first.
At Phelps Family Dentistry, we always go the extra mile for our patients. Whether it's helping them conquer their dental anxiety or helping them achieve the smile they've always dreamed of, our team strives to make sure every patient feels like family. Call 534-4040 to schedule your appointment or visit us on the web at phelpsdds.com. We would like to also wish St. Pat's Irish good luck this sports season.
Putting your family first.
30-28, St. Pat's down 2 here, but a big Jayla Fleck 3. Boy, a monster from the junior. Her first 3 of the game, her first field goal, she has 4 points. She had not scored the last 2 games, hadn't hit a 3 since the first quarter against Perkins County last week, and it was a big one. And this one just as big. It's a 2-point ball game. That was the first 3 for St. Pat's of the game. They are now 1 of 17, but within 2. Eklund in the backcourt, dribbles through it, picks up her dribble, ball lost, picked up by Hyriggs. She'll drive, put the layup up and in. Tie ball game. Hyriggs with the steal, and we're tied at 30. Pressure in the backcourt. Overton throws it up to midcourt, tip, but into the hands of Peyton Florell. She'll attack right side, stop. Kick out to Addison Luther with 3:19 to go, and now Overton will set up the offense. 30-30, our third tie. And at the elbow is Ryan, out to the wing to Luther between the circles. Ball comes near side, Meyer penetrates. Meyer, short corner, throws one up, fouled, and Maylee Meyer will get 2 free throws. I think it'll be May Siegel's third. It will. That's fortunate for St. Pat's because Jayla Fleck was in the area, but it's May's third, and it will be Maylee Meyer to the line. She's 2 for 2. She's the second best foul line shooter, 60% on the year. This one in. Maylee just skies it. It just puts it straight in the air and it goes up and swish. She's 3 for 3. That's where all her points have come from. 31-30. Overton regains the lead with 3:04 to go. So the tie short-lived, and Meyer misses that free throw altogether. So it's kind of how it is. It's either you can't even tell until it goes in or not if it's going to be a swish or an air ball. But she makes 3 out of 4 today, and it's 31-30 Overton. Stenicky in the backcourt, able to get it to Hirings, who has 12 points now to lead the Irish. Across the timeline with under 3 minutes on the clock. Hirings up top working on Eklund. Passes to Fleck. Open 3 for her again. She's feeling it. Short on that one. Offensive rebound. Oh, Neeson couldn't hold on to it, though. She was right there, just couldn't hold on to it. Now Overton brings it into the front court. Up 1. Meyer falls down with the ball on a travel. Or do they call a foul? They called a foul. They got Hirings with a push. I thought he was going to call travel, but he did call foul. Team 6, the third on Hirings. The Irish are playing dangerous here with their foul trouble because the bench is not real deep. I'm not sure who the 6th person is off the bench. My guess would be Chloe Guo, Grace Swiland, Haley Guthrie possibility. With 2:40 on the clock, Meyer driving to the free throw line, passing left. Addison Luther against the 2-3 zone. Luther spins and gets it into the hands of Eklund with 2.5 to go. Eklund comes right side for Luther. Right short corner. It's Ryan. Back out to Luther. Enters it into Peyton Florell. Shot in the lane. No. Rebound. Pulled down by Hirings. She's got a double-double. She's adding to it. Hirings into the front court to Siegel. Comes down with it. Puts a layup up. Blocked. And the rebound to Overton. Good play. And now, oh man, they're going to call it jump ball. It'll be Overton ball. Overton fans want a foul. I think St. Pat's fans would have an argument for a foul because it looked like the rebounder kind of threw an elbow to clear a defender off. Didn't get all of them off, but I think that's the right call. Jump ball, no foul either way. Full court pressure, 2:13 to go. Overton up 1. Florell in the backcourt, trapped. Timeout from Coach Arp here with 2:09 remaining. That's her second to last one, 31-30. St. Pat's down 1, 2:09 on the clock. This timeout brought to you by Fortified Group of North Platte.
Thank you, North Platte, for voting Allo Communications #1 in cable provider, internet provider, and customer service in the North Platte Telegraph's Reader's Choice Awards. Our employees focus on being local, hassle-free, exceptional, and honest, giving you the best in customer service. To find out more about our business and residential services, stop by 702 East Francis in North Platte or call 221-6650 or visit allocommunications.com.
31-30, St. Pat's down 1 here. A little over 2 minutes remaining in this run from the McGann Activity Center in our girls varsity game. Quick check of that Nebraska Land National Bank Sports Desk to check on area scores. Nebraska Land National Bank, community-minded just like you. It was JV girls not being played. JV boys won for St. Pat's 68-40. That was a high-scoring affair in that one. Hershey girls got a win. Paxton girls got a win here in this one. 2:09 remaining. We got a boys game coming up next. The Irish 9-4, Overton 1-10. We'll have it next after the conclusion of this game. Overton facing the press, up 1, a little over 2 minutes to go. They'll inbound to Eklund. And that's probably best case scenario. And the senior in the backcourt bring it across the timeline fairly unimpeded. Stops just past half court. Able to get it to Florell, now to Luther. Now do you play keep away? Up 1 with 1:58 to go. Probably in a 31-30 game, yeah. Offense has been tough for both teams. Now Eklund between the circles, left side. Irish next foul will send Overton into the foul line. Ryan back out to Eklund. She's a good free throw. No, she's 40%. Nearly throws the ball away. The team's leader's Fleshman, who's not playing. Here's a 3, though, by Meyer. Up and in! Oh, man. Maylee Meyer with the shot of the day for Overton. They lead by 4. 1.5 to go. Hirings across the timeline. Drives left side. Stops at the short corner, backs up to the three-point line, works out front now. Hirings, right corner to Fleck. Fleck with 1:20 to drive and baseline. She'll get trapped on the end line. It'll be tipped out by Overton. St. Pat's ball underneath, down 4. What a shot by Maylee Meyer, her 9th 3 of the year. And Overton's hit 3, and that's been the difference. Irish have only hit 1 in this game. Heirigs to Stenicky, around the perimeter to Siegel. They fake right, go left to Heirigs, corner to Stenicky, back out to Heirigs with 1:14, down 4 here. Comes into the right corner. Fleck will try a 3. It was blocked, rebound, and we're going to have a foul on the rebound on Overton. They're going to get a foul on Peyton Florell, her 3rd, team 9th. And for St. Pat's, it will be a 1-and-1 for May Siegel, who has 11 today, her 5th double-figure game of the year. May's played well. Big 1-and-1 with 1:08 to go, and can't get it to roll in. Rebound all Overton. Irish been pretty good at the line today. That's a tough missed opportunity. Meyer into the front court for Overton. She'll attack. She'll throw one up. She'll draw a blocking foul, and Jada Fleck will foul out with that. Boy, that's one of those layups you just let go. Because, that was going to be a tough shot. Jayla did a pretty good job of getting back and just kind of hedge her a little bit better. And Fleck will foul out with 4 points today. And up comes North Platte St. Pat's Grace Ryland, making her 10th appearance of the year. Fleck had the big 3. So in comes the 5'3" freshman, and now Maylee Meyer with 59.6 seconds to play in the game, up 4. Just made a huge 3 with 6 points, has 2 free throws, the first short. Oh, Irish, why not? I mean, 3rd straight game here in McGann that has come down to the wire. 2-point win against Perkins County, a 4-point loss on Tuesday against Mullen. This one, free throw missed, but an offensive rebound to Overton. It came long, and they get Eklund on the right block. Her layup missed, but she's fouled. Well, you had to make sure she missed that. Irish had to foul her. And that's going to be May Siegel's 4th. And now with 56 seconds to go, Eklund to the line where she's 1 for 2. Still a 4-point game. First free throw of 2, in and out. Overton's giving St. Pat's a chance with 3 missed free throws in a row. But biggest key, you got to box out here. On a miss at least. Eklund will try to make it not a factor. She will miss it, rebound. Heirigs comes down with it, but she's tied up. Arrow is to St. Pat's, so 4 straight missed free throws for Overton, and with a 4-point game, 55 seconds to go, Irish have the ball. Heirigs to cue it in. They've led twice today, and the ball comes back to Heirigs. Across the timeline comes the sophomore. 50 seconds on the clock, down 4. Ball screen out front. They get a switch left side. Heirigs at the spike line, spins at the 3-point line. Passing right, Stenicky with it. Back to Heirigs. Defender fell down. Tanya's best look of the day. It's up and in! Tanya Heirigs, 15 points, her first 3 of the game. It's a 1-point ball game. Eklund fell down out front, and Heirigs made her pay with the first triple, and Coach Stenicky takes his final timeout with 38 seconds to go. So hold on. 34-33, the Lady Irish Cardiac Kids for the 3rd straight game here in McGann. And it's a 1-point ball game for Tanya Heirigs and St. Pat's. Irish with 15 now. Boy, you knew she was going to hit one eventually. And Irish, she threw it to Stenicky, and as Stenicky, I think when she threw it, Eklund went for the steal. She fell down. They got a good recognition by Kate to get the ball back then to Heirigs, who buried a 3 right at the top of the key, her 24th. And let's do a game reset. Overton 34, St. Pat's 33. The next foul by St. Pat's is another 1-and-1. The possession arrow favors Overton. The next foul for Overton is 2 free throws. They'll have the ball up 1. And once the clock comes back, we'll tell you how much time's left. Overton has 1 timeout remaining. I believe St. Pat's is out of timeouts. St. Pat's out of timeouts, I believe, right? That was their last one. There we go. All right, so Ryland, Siegel, Stenicky, Heirigs, and Neeson out there. Jayla Fleck fouling out. And with 38 seconds to go, Overton Down up one with the ball. Florell in the backcourt to Eklund. Eklund dribbling across the timeline with 33 seconds. You don't have to foul right away. Now they're trying to steal. Eklund top it comes to Meyer. Meyer dribbling left. Meyer hands it off to Addison Luther. Luther holding onto it. Passes to Eklund with 23 seconds. Eklund right side. She'll drive and she'll get fouled. And boy, I don't know who you foul, but I don't know if you want to put a senior at the line. And you had the ball in some other players' hands that were a little younger. They're going to give Rachel Eklund. Tanya commits her fourth. We'll send Eklund to the line for a 1-and-1. She's 1 of 4. Big free throws. The first is up. No. Rebound. Tanya Heirigs with 20 seconds to go. Clock's not running. Clock's still not running. Yeah, and they're gonna recheck that. Irish will have to go back to their end line. I'd say 2 seconds at least ran off. But Heirigs gets her 12th rebound off the missed free throw, and with 20 seconds to go, Irish will have it. Here's Heirigs to cue it in. Tanya gets it into Neeson. Back to Heirigs with 18 seconds. Heirigs working against Meyer with 16, with 15. No timeouts. Irish down 1. Heirigs with 10, 12, with 10. Gets a screen right. Heirigs with 9. She'll attack in the lane. Kick out to Neeson with 7. Neeson traveled in the right corner with 6 seconds to go. And the Irish turnover will give it back to Overton here. 34-33, and Overton will take their last timeout. And the Irish now will have to try to steal, and then if not, you'll have to foul and hope for another missed free throw, at least 1. And 2, you still have a chance. I mean, no matter what. But you've got to have, I think from here on out, it's going to be Tanya Heirigs' ball. You're going to have to work quick off of a, first off, you got to get a foul right away because you need all 6 seconds to get down the court more than likely. And with 34-33 ball game, you give yourself a chance here to go win this game with at least 1 missed free throw. Overton will get inbound. Right sideline here, right by the Irish bench. To our right, it's Maylee Meyer to cue it in. Meyer looking, gets it into Eklund. She's fouled. Can't afford that. With 5 seconds to go, Tanya's going to foul out with 15 points. First time she's fouled out in her career. And at the line is Rachel Eklund now for 2 free throws, as that was the 10th team foul. And Eklund now, who is 0 for 3 in the 4th quarter. It just doesn't end the game. Irish don't have any timeouts either, so you pretty much you draw something up to try to go miss free throw. You got a chance, but you got to get the rebound. Siegel and Stenicki here on the end line. You've got to get the rebound first, and then you got to go. You got to think it's probably getting in the hands of Stenicki. She gives you the best chance to get down the court. The second free throw for Eklund with 5 seconds up. Short rebound on the end line to Florell. Irish got a foul! And with 2 seconds, they finally do, and it'll be 2 more free throws, and May Siegel fouls out. She's going to finish up with 11 points. And just rebounding. The game started with a lack of rebounding for St. Pat's, and it's going to end with a lack of rebounding, unfortunately. Haley Guthrie's going to come in. And that's the sub for the Irish. So nobody else can foul out, or they're playing with 4. Nobody else is in danger either. Florell's first free throw. This one's in. Well, gave Overton too many chances. They had missed 1, 2, 3. They had missed. Wow, that was the first made free throw in a long time. That one up, no. Rebound with 2 seconds to Neeson. She won't get a shot off, and that'll end this game. Overton will escape the McGann Activity Center with a 35-33 win over North Platte St. Pat's, and a tough loss for the Irish here today. As boy, they had their chances in this one, without a doubt. And this one, even shorthanded and everything that was not out there for the Irish, I still think they're going to go get into the locker room feeling like, that was one I think we could have had. But a valiant effort, certainly a short-handed effort, and Overton able to get just enough free throws at the end of the game and get the victory by a final of 35-33. We'll have our Quick Stop post-game show coming up next. We'll take a break, come back to McGann after this. You're listening to High School Basketball on Husker Radio.
Do you want to support North Platte Catholic Schools? One great way is to support the Bargain Bin, a thrift store located at 421 East 3rd Street in North Platte. The Bargain Bin is open Fridays and Saturdays from 10 to 3 and sells everything from household items, crafts, clothing of all sizes including children's, bedding, holiday decorations, antiques, and furniture. The Bargain Bin is completely volunteer ran and all proceeds benefit the North Platte Catholic Schools. Shop the Bargain Bin to support the Irish. Open Fridays and Saturdays from 10 to 3. Go Irish.
Like the Irish athletes, life can come at you fast and hit you hard. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, call me, Marty Trushinsky, at 534-4837. And go Irish!
When it comes time to honor the life of your loved one, it's all about the relationship. Adams and Swanson Funeral Home will help you celebrate that bond with assisting you and your family with all services, ceremonies, grief support, and pre-planning. Learn more by visiting adamswanson.com or by calling 532-2044.
Hosting a get-together, event, or party? The last thing you want is to turn your house upside down to get ready for one. Use Occasions in North Platte instead. Occasions is the area's event venue for gatherings of up to 55 people inside with a beautiful outdoor patio as well, with tables and chairs included and a full kitchen for your use. All you need to do is show up. Meetings, parties, or simple get-togethers. Occasions is where you want your event held. Call Allison at 534-2533 or Mike at 227-2602 to book today.
Welcome back to the McGann Activity Center and welcome into our Quick Sound post-game show here on Husker Radio's KODY 1240 AM 106.1 FM. Final, Overton gets the victory 35-33 in our girls varsity game. Irish dropped to 9-5. Overton improves to 11-2 on the year. Assuming they'll get Haley Fleshman back later in the year at some point, maybe even sooner. That's a good win. That's a good win on a shorthanded Overton team. Quick Stop postgame show just around every corner. Fast, easy, and convenient with 6 locations throughout North Platte. Also locations in Ogallala, Hershey, Grant, and Imperial. On the road to everywhere. It is Quick Stop. The win again goes to Overton. And good win for Coach Nicole Arm's squad. Irish they had chances in this game. And had it in the half-court set a couple times with chances and just unable to get anything going offensively. Too many, half-court sets were tough to come by, obviously, and just had some mental miscues down the stretch there that cost him this one ultimately. But did a lot right today in a valiant effort from a very short-handed Lady Irish team. Post-game numbers brought to you by Condon Signs of North Platte. Condon's is North Platte's only locally owned full-service sign company, creating custom monument signs, pylon signs, commercial awnings, and they'll service your existing sign. Going into their 30th year of business serving the North Platte area, visit them on the corner of 8th and Vine or at condonsigns.com. St. Pat's 6, 9, 10, and 8 by quarter, 15 and 18 by half, 33 in the game. 15 for Tanya Heinrich. She also had 12 rebounds, her 4th career double-double. 11 from May Siegel. I thought she played really well today, her 5th double-figure game. 4 from Jayla Fleck and 3 from Kate Stenicky. Irish go 2 of 20 on the three-point line, 13 of 22 at the foul line. Did fairly well there. 16 turnovers, led by as many as 2. They dropped to 9-5 on the year. Numbers for Overton: 10, 9, 6, and 10 by quarter, 19 and 16 by half, 35 in the game. Rachel Eklund leading the way with 16 points. 5 from Jolie Ryan, 6 from Maylee Meyer. She had a huge 3 in the 4th quarter. 3 from Peyton Florell and 3 from Ella Luther. Overton 3 of 9 on the three-point line. They're not going to like their free throw game, and somehow they got to win. 6 of 23 at the foul line for Overton today. They were 2 of 15 in the 4th quarter. At the end there to win this game. 2 of 15 and still able to get the victory. Led by as many as 6. They win it by 2. They improved 11-2 on the year. Those get your post-game numbers brought to you by Condon Signs of North Platte. Player of the game coming up and a chat with an Irish coach as well. Let's get to our Swift Auto Center play of the game while we have a moment. Your Swift Auto Center play of the game. Stenicky across the timeline. Gate screen for Heinrichs. They fake to her. Going to Siegel. Right-handed layup. And one for the lead. Irish get it for the first time. with fake gate screens, and Tanya Heirig's out front. Siegel, one of those screeners, floats down for the and one. 23-22, first lead for St. Pat's. Yeah, that was the first lead for the Irish. They would get one more, but it wouldn't hold, and Overton gets the victory again here, 35-33. But that gate screen draws a lot of attention for Tanya Heirig's out front, and then May Siegel just kind of floats down. It's a beautifully drawn-up play, and it worked gorgeously there. May got the and one. She made the free throw. May, by the way, was solid at the line today. 5 of 6 overall. She came in just 39%, but 5 of 6 in this one. She finished with 11 points. Your player of the game now brought to you by Allo Communications, the telecom home team. Allo is taking tech to the next level with products and services that provide its fiber fans with an all-star experience. If you're ready to up your internet game, go to allocommunications.com and get Allo today. I'm going to go with May Siegel. 11 points, her 5th double-figure game, 5 of 6 at the foul line. I thought she played really well today. She did her job. 11 points, a fine game from May Siegel, our Allo Fiber player of the game. Again, about 14 minutes away from tip-off for our boys game, which is coming up next. St. Pat's and Overton. Matchup of 9-4 and 1-10 on the way between the Irish and the Eagles. But we'll catch up with Coach Nathan Stenicky first and wrap up our Quick Stop post-game show here, and then get into our pregame coming up for the boys matchup on the way in about 13 and a half minutes. Again, your final here in the girls game, 35-33. Coach Nathan Stenicky, well, you were shorthanded. You had to clear the bench by the end of this one. Third straight game at McGann that comes down to a last-second shot, really.
Yeah, this isn't, the more games we have like this, it isn't getting any funner. we need to take care of some business earlier on in the earlier quarters. And, again, we're pretty sloppy with the ball. I don't know how many turnovers we had. Missed some layups. And rebounded. We did not rebound very well all night. So just didn't really have that energy we did against Mullen, and that's kind of disappointing, but it's to be expected. You're going to have a few games throughout the course of a season where you're kind of going to not look very good, and that was tonight.
Yeah, you mentioned the rebounding. That's where it kind of started for Overton. And when you get 3 or 4 offensive rebounds in one series, that deflates the one side not getting the rebounds, and it inflates the other team's confidence.
Yeah, you pretty summed up our night. It was pretty deflating, but again, our kids fight hard. Down 34-30, and you think the game might be over. Tanya hits another 3 or whatever, and we're right back in it. And these girls are fun to coach.
35-33, and you get a little break here, which is probably okay for you. You get off till next Friday, so you'll get a few days of practice.
Yeah, and we're going to need some practice. We need to clean up some things, and really we haven't had an opportunity to practice, but maybe one day since have a full week to get ready for the winter of Hershey-Perkins County.
You got the number 1 seed at SBVA Conference, which is nice.
Yeah, the girls earned that. We play a tough schedule, and some of those C1, C2 schools, I guess, I don't know, play Class B schools, I guess, if you're worried about PowerPoints. But yeah, it's quite an honor to get that first seed, and now we got to start playing better.
Then you'll wait your first opponent. You'll have some time off until next Friday, and you'll be out at the college in a big atmosphere. And, you've played several.
How awesome is it just to say that? We're going to be out at the college in a big atmosphere.
Right. Hopefully.
Yes.
I mean, 50%, but that's a pretty good crowd out there.
It's going to be fun out there, and it's always fun out there. They always put on a really good show for us out there at the college, and, we get great attendance. And so, we're, it's the best week of the year, in my opinion.
Enjoy your weekend off. We'll see you next Friday.
All right, thank you, Tanner.
Coach Nathan Stenicky here on the postgame as the Irish fall again by a final of 35-33. And they'll get ready now for the SBVA tournament. They'll play next Friday in the semis against 4th-seeded Hershey or 5th-seeded Perkins County next Friday at 6:30. We'll have it for you out at the college. But we've got a boys game coming up next. St. Pat's and Overton. We're about 10 and a half minutes away from tip-off between the Irish and the Eagles. Our nightcap here tonight coming up from McGann Activity Center. We'll take a break, and we'll come back and chat with Coach Bill O'Malley. We'll open up the Quick Stop pregame show when we return on Husker Radio.
It's a new year, and it's the perfect time to invest in your child's education at the North Platte Catholic Schools. Enrollment is open at Little Leprechaun Preschool, McDade Elementary, and St. Patrick's High School. We offer small class sizes, caring teachers, and a challenging curriculum, all rooted in faith. And education at the North Platte Catholic Schools is truly something special. Visit us online or call Enrollment Director Gwen Covey to learn more. 532-1874.
Whether you are traveling for business or leisure, the Hampton Inn of North Platte has what you need. Enjoy a free hot breakfast featuring fresh waffles, the clean and fresh Hampton bed, free high-speed internet, and flat-screen televisions. Our friendly staff will pamper you while you earn Hilton Honors Points with every stay. Located conveniently at the intersection of I-80 and Highway 83, Hampton Inn guarantees you will be happy or your stay is free. The Hampton Inn of North Platte. We love having you here.
Welcome back to the Quick Stop pregame show from the McGann Activity Center. The Irish back at home here on a Friday night. Last game prior to SPVA, which will come around the corner next week. Coach Bill O'Malley, Coach, we won't mention it too long, but Tuesday's game, Mullen, a really, really tough one, I know. It comes down to the end. You lose by 3, and, sounds like statistically it was one that, in a lot of ways you had some edges, but kind of just didn't feel like it was going to be your night early on and from there on out.
Yeah, Mullen's credit, they played really well, and they shot the ball well, and we missed a bunch of free throws, and that's a good way to lose a close game, and so it's just a thing where we've got to figure out how to win some of these close games, and a lot of it down because of our inability to free throw. So. Just keep working at it. You talk about finishing a game. You got to like the last 2 shots to tie the game you've got in the last 2 games. I'm sure, though, that you don't really want to get down to a point where you have to make it 3 to send overtime. No, it is gratifying, though, that kids and Jack in particular was able to put himself in a spot to get a good shot. And I know that's always a difficult thing for a guy, when they don't go in. But, I mean, the first thing, as a coach, what I've always thought over time is we want to get a great shot, but we've got to get a shot, as the clock's winding down. And, you see sometimes you try to do something that's too complicated and you end up not even getting much of a shot, just throwing it up. We've gotten shots that, from our from an outstanding shooter in a good spot, and so then you just hope it goes in, and those 2 didn't, and although that's disappointing, that's a credit to Jack to be able to get himself open and get those shots off.
Irish back at home here Friday night. Now you just hope to learn from it and get better from it. You get Overton here tonight, the Eagles back in town, and then you got conference next week, and that's going to come on Monday. So this is a pretty big game, momentum-wise, confidence-wise for the guys.
Yeah, without a doubt. We've got to do some things to start building some positive momentum. We had a couple of really difficult losses, and you got to be able to put that behind you and feel good about things. And since we played Perkins County a week ago, they've got a couple wins and done some good things. So, it's going to be important for us to play well tonight so we can feel good about playing well on Monday.
I would say this game's got to be more about you than really anything, more about your guys and playing loose and playing. And I mean, do you see mentally this team ready to go and kind of forgetting those 2 games?
Well, I don't know. I think we'll be able to tell pretty early on in this game. But yeah, you'd like to think. I mean, it's just every new game is a new opportunity, and you'd like to think that you can move forward and try to replicate the things you did well and improve on the things that you didn't do well and keep improving overall.
St. Pat's, Overton, another home game. We got to be happy for those, right?
Yeah, it is fun to have a stretch of home games. I kind of had to remind myself, we don't have anywhere to go, for a week here, and so that's nice. And then we move into the conference tournament, which fortunately, for us is nearby as well. First game here, and after that out of the college. So we've got a nice stretch here, and it'd be a good time to put together a good stretch of efforts.
Best of luck, Coach.
Yeah, thank you.
More pregame coming up after this.
I'm out of room. I don't have anywhere to put it.
Get some storage at Another Storage. They have sizes for everything.
I already have some there.
Well, get another. Another Storage. 532-1332.
At Sandhill State Bank, we pride ourselves by working as hard as the customers who walk through our doors. We know the communities, values, and the people of the Sandhills. This allows us to be a more understanding and trusted partner in your financial growth. We offer safe and secure digital solutions through our online and mobile banking. Visit us online at sandhillstate.com or in person at one of our 11 locations. Sandhill State Bank is the most committed brand in banking. Member FDIC.
Just around every corner, fast, easy, and convenient with 6 locations throughout North Platte. Also locations in Ogallala, Hershey, Grand Imperial. On the road everywhere it is quick stop. And hey, a brand new 27th location opening up next week in Mullen. They opened on up in Brule in 2020. It'll be 27 locations strong. Here we get ready for St. Pat's Overton. Our final game is the boys varsity, 9-4 against 1-10. More on the Eagles under Coach Seth Ehlers, who's in his second year. They're coming off of a lone win. They beat Brady Tuesday, 63-40, a good win there. They started the season 0-10 with their closest game being a 17-point loss to Maxwell on January 9th. The rest were worse than that. But they had a season high in points against Brady Tuesday, 63. Their next best was only 43, so that was a big game offensively. And they played some pretty tough teams. Just one Division IV team, so they didn't have many gimmies this year. And I mean, they didn't have any gimmies, really. And so they played a brutal schedule. And it's been a young team. They had to reload. A couple of big seniors last year graduated. Wyatt Ryan, though, stepped in, the 6'2 junior, will lead the team at 12 points per game. That's a jump from 3 a year ago per game, so he's had a big step up. Big role for him. Caleb Swarviri, I believe is how you say it. The 5'11 junior's averaging 8 points a game. It's Svarvari. Swarviri. Now I'm questioning. No, I think I've got this wrong. Swarviri, I believe is how it is. The guy at the scoreboard said it's not at all what you think it is, and you might not get it right anyways. 33 points a game for the Eagles this year. They're giving up 57. They haven't shot real well. It's a D2 team, which is kind of interesting because they're a C2 girls team, but they're D2 in boys, so kind of an odd difference of enrollment. St. Pat's 9-4. They've lost 2 in a row. They lost to Mullen on Tuesday, 52-49. Mullen had some big shots in the fourth quarter, but that was a game Irish probably should have won ultimately, and unable to close it out. They've been struggling, and it's kind of hard to pinpoint the issue, but they need a get-right game before the SPVA tournament because that starts on Monday. They're going to turn around and play on Monday, and they need to get it because the SPVA tournament, Irish want to have a decent seed come into the year. They need to have some big wins, and you've got to get them at conference. You're going to play some tough teams. You're going to have to play Perkins County right away on Monday. You win that, you're going to play top-seeded Bridgeport Thursday night. There's a big power points getter. You could potentially play Hershey again later in the year, or later in the SPVA tournament. So there's big games for points out there, but you have got to go find a way to get them. Irish need a big win. Really, their best win's probably their season opener against Broken Bow. That was a 6-5 team to open the season. They beat Maxwell, who's got a good record, but they don't have a marquee win yet. They'd like to get it. We'll see if they can do it. It all starts tonight, though. They got to find a way to get right, get an Overton Eagles squad. This is a series. Last time they played was 2 years ago, so the first time Coach Ehlers has been in this series. The game last year got canceled due to snow. Irish are 7-6 in the series overall. Actually, no, the series is tied, 8-8, excuse me. Series is tied, and the interesting thing about this series is that going into that game 2 years ago here at McGann, for 11 straight games, the home team had won. Overton beat St. Pat's 2 years ago, 62-49, but it was 11 straight games in that series that the home team had won. Kind of crazy. We'll see if that series can restart tonight with St. Pat's at home against the Overton Eagles. Let's meet the starting lineups. Overton 1-10. Here's how they'll start. Caleb Swarviri, the 5'11 junior, averaging 8 points a game. But let's see how Mr. Kevin Dodson announces it. Yeah, I think he just did. Yeah, I don't think. And number 1 shakes his hand like, yeah, he didn't even get close to it. I think he's probably heard it wrong a few times. Alex Bonsoff, the 5'7 freshman, he's averaging 3 points a game. Cody Schubert, the 6'1 senior. You have Wyatt Ryan, the 6'2 junior, team's leading scorer at 12 points a game. And Braden Fleshman, a 6'1 freshman, averaging 3 points and 5 rebounds per game. Coach Seth Ehler's second year leading Overton. Meanwhile, for St. Pat's 9-4, it's Corby Condon, Joseph Heinrichs, Jack Hess, Logan O'Malley, and Alex Davies getting the start. Bill O'Malley in his 10th year with 191 wins. Irish going to be in the home whites, Overton in the road blues as we get this one underway here from McGann. Quick check of the Nebraska Land National Bank Sports Desk to check on area scores. Nebraska Land National Bank, community-minded just like you. JV girls, there was not a game. St. Pat's boys on the JV won 68-40. The varsity girls win it for Overton 35-33. A good ball game there. North Platte picks up a victory tonight. I believe they're playing maybe Lexington tonight. They won 67-31, getting the victory in that one. Hershey girls got a win. Paxton girls got a win at the start of the fourth. And our boys in that boys varsity game of the Wallace-Paxton series, it's Wallace leading Paxton 34-26. I thought that'd be a pretty good one there. Couple pretty good teams. 1 and 2 lost teams, I believe, both. So, and last check, Hershey boys leading Valentine 25-13 at the half. Jack S. at center circle on the left. It'll be Wyatt Ryan to get this one underway, our nightcap. It is Hawaiian night. Is that the theme? Our own Trey Permansky. He is, yeah, that's Dad's shirt right there. Yes, it is. He's swimming in it. I wish we could turn the camera around, do selfie mode for a second. Mason Giebler did not choose to dress up. I can appreciate that. The tip is won by Overton. They'll win it. They'll work left to right on your radio dial. We're underway our nightcap here at McGann. And the ball comes left side here for Cody Schubert, the 6'1 senior. He's guarded by the man-to-man defense of Logan O'Malley. Ryan gets it out front. Alex Davies on him. Ball comes into the right corner to Swarvuri. He drives baseline, floats one up and in. He got away, I think, with a double dribble, though. He caught the ball with one dribble and then took off again, and that's rarely called. It's rarely called, but it was called in the girls' game once. But that one drives me nuts. 2-0 Overton with the lead. 7:26 opening quarter. Zone defense here from Overton. Here's Zoot play. Hess comes down with it in the air. The layup up and in. We're tied at 2. That one just, Overton did not see the end line, and we're tied up 45 seconds into this one as Hess skies. Boy, if that ball was in the air right, he looked like he was going to go up and two-hand slam it. I'm not sure he can in that vicinity, but there's an offensive foul on Overton, setting a screen, maybe a moving screen on Wyatt Ryan, his first and the team's first. 7:05 in the opening quarter. It's 8:05 Central Time. You're listening to KODY North Platte with translator K291BW North Platte and 106.1 FM. Next time you're hungry, head to Dave's Place in North Platte for the best homemade pizza and wings. Dine-in, carry-out, and online ordering available. It is Dave's Place in North Platte. Ball comes around the perimeter into the left corner for Corby Condon. 3 in the left corner, up and in. Corby Condon has his first points of the game. 22nd three for the senior, and the Irish have their first lead at 5-2. See if they can dial up the three-point shot today. They only had 4 on Tuesday, 4 of the last 2 games. They've got 70 now on the year, and there's a travel out on the wing by Ryan. Overton turns it over. 6:31 quarter 1, 5-2 start for St. Pat's. And the Irish will have the lead with the ball. They're trying to get their 10th win of the year, which has eluded them the last 2 games. Our last win coming last Friday against Perkins County. Hess in the right corner. Now out to Heinrichs. Ball around the perimeter. Condon goes into the left corner for O'Malley. And it looks like a 1-3-1 zone with Shabanjoff at the top. Condon going to try and 3 in the far corner, and he'll hit there. Corby Condon, he's tried out each corner. He's liked them both, and it's an 8-2 lead for St. Pat's 2 minutes in. Condon, he's got 8 straight double-figure games and 6 early points already. Ball comes into the front court, right wing Bonsoff out front top. It's now Braden Fleshman, and he goes backdoor on, actually Ryan goes backdoor, and the pass goes out of bounds. Overton sends their second turnover into the Irish end of the bench. And Heinrichs will bring it across, up 8-2, 2.5, 2:10 into this one. A couple early threes from Corby Condon. Left corner, it's Hess. He's got open three. He's not shooting it yet, not forcing it. Heirigs, high right to O'Malley against the 1-3-1 zone. That corner's got to be gobbled up. Skip pass left side to Hess. He'll try one on the wing. That's up too hard. Baseline rebound to Joe Heirigs, though. Joe attacks underneath the lane, finds Davies in there. He'll roll one over the rim and in. Heirigs with the big offensive rebound, setting up Alex Davies. So Heirigs gets the rebound and the assist, and the Irish lead 10-2. Driving is Swarveri out to Ryan on the wing. I got to think about how to say that every time. Here's Bonsoff out top. Left side now to Swarveri, the 5'11 junior. He'll drive, he'll spin, lose it. Heirigs steal. He's got a 2-on-2. Heirigs right, Tess left. Heirigs takes it himself, drives in. He's going to get offensive foul. That's a good call. Joe kind of lowered his shoulder a little bit, and he just pushed his arm off a little bit. He gets called for the first foul of the game for St. Pat's. First turnover as well, with 5:01 to play here in the opening frame. And we have our first sub. Preston Shively, 6'1 senior, comes in the first time for Coach Ehlers here. As Overton down 10-2, 3 minutes into this one. Inbound. Now the Irish going to put a little press on. Wyatt Ryan inbound. He will get it in to Bonsoff. Back to Ryan. Left side Swarveri. Far sideline. He hangs it across the mid-stripe. There's a travel. That took a negative step was Fleshman. Fourth turnover on to Overton. Our scoreboard today brought to you by Sandhills State Bank, your financial partner in the Sandhills and the most committed branded banking. Find them online at sandhillsstate.com or stop in at 803 South Dewey in North Platte. And it will be Heirigs, left side to Corby Condon. Pulls up into the left corner. It's Hess. Irish have hit 2 threes early on. There's an errant pass. That's going to be an over and back. As I don't know, Hess was seeing somebody at top of the key, and that player wasn't there when the ball came to him. Second turnover on St. Pat's, 4-44 in the opening quarter. Left side, Ryan. He's the team's leading scorer at 12 a game. He'll set a ball screen. Swarveri left side. He picks up his dribble. Now to Ryan out near the spike line. Jab step left, comes right. Now uses his left hand. Attacks, kicks into the corner, chest pass. Ball out to the wing. Now out front, it comes right side. With it, here's Fleshman. Baseline drive for the Fleshman. Floating shot in. He's going to be a good one. 6'1 freshman puts that one in with his right hand. 10-4. That's an Andrew O'Neal shot right there. That reminded me of Andrew O'Neal's baseline shot. Here's Hess in the right corner. Ball comes around the perimeter to Condon. High left, halfway through quarter one. O'Malley in the left corner. 1-3-1 zone, so you don't see that motion offense. It's a whole different game. Pull up three, right wing by Hess, short. That was a deep one. Ball tipped out. It's long to midcourt. Picked up by Ryan. He'll attack now himself. He'll take it all the way in. Draw blocking foul on Hess. And it will be free throws for Wyatt Ryan as he missed the layup. But he draws the first foul on number 2, and 2 free throws for Overton. And this is a part of the season that has really been struggled for Overton. 40% as a team, 45 of 112. Ryan is the best at 48%. He buries that one. He's 16 of 32, right at 50% now, as it's a 10-5 game. Second free throw here by the 6'2 junior is up and in. Oh, that's a good start for Overton. And it's a 4-point game. Hess across the timeline here for the Irish. I'm curious to see if the Irish try to get Munson going against this zone. Hess, backdoor pass. Heirigs, left block, goes into traffic, misses the layup. Rebound. Alex Davies able to tip it out to Condon. Condon drives, finds Heirigs again inside. He'll throw one up, miss it. Rebound. O'Malley picks it up in the lane. He's tied up. The arrow stays with St. Pat's. They'll retain possession, and we'll have subs in. In comes Caden Wallace, this 5'9 sophomore for the first time today. Score update from the Nebraska Land National Bank Sports Desk. Hershey leading Valentine boys 35-25 after 3. End line right, Heirigs to cue it in, throws it into Davies, tipped. Alex loses it, it's on the floor, picks it up in the lane, draws a bunch of traffic, gets out of the lane, loses it, gets it back, goes to Condon, right corner. He'll baseline drive, he'll lay one off the glass and one. Corby Condon. That play didn't look like it was going absolutely anywhere, and then Condon just got it in the corner, and he takes it in for the and one. The foul charge to Preston Shively, his first. Condon with 8 points early on. It's a 12-6 lead for North Platte St. Pat's. The free throw short, and the rebound to Overton. And so a 6-point lead. Ball baseballed up ahead to Ryan in the front court. He'll throw one up in traffic, Russett, and the rebound out off of O'Malley. Throws it back in, fortunately into the hand of Davies. Into the front court it comes. Hess right corner. Stops on the wing, goes to Condon in the short corner. He'll go baseline, find O'Malley in the lane. Quick shot up short. Rebound, Overton. Irish rushing that shot there. Probably could have gotten a better one. Ball nearly stolen away, but Swarveri able to hold on to it. Good pass down low, but tipped out by O'Malley. They were looking for Caden Wallace underneath. He was open. Now subs come in. In comes Trayton White, 6'4 senior. We'll see Will Moats, 6-foot sophomore, and Caleb Munson, the 6'4 junior. Irish go big here. Overton's tallest player is 6'2 Wyatt Ryan, who doesn't play inside so much. And here on the inbounds, Munson comes up with a steal, able to get it to Hess. Across the timeline, 2:40 to play, opening quarter. Hess driving, passing, throws it right into the hands of an Overton Eagle. Good play there underneath by Fleshman. Irish have turned it over 3 times. Ball comes into the front court. 2.5 to go in the opening quarter. Overton down 12-6. Fleshman fakes right. Good decision there, covered up was Wallace. Now he does get it to Wallace. He gets around Modes, penetrates, kicks into the corner. Shively will try a 3, and he'll hit. Preston Shively hits his 3rd 3 of the year, and Overton's within 3, 12-9, 2:10 to play here in the first quarter. 1-3-1 zone from the Eagles. Condon, left corner to Munson. Condon gets it back in the short corner. Trap, trying to get out of the trap, and a foul called. They're going to get a foul on Shively, his 2nd, a team 3rd. A hold on the senior who just hit a 3, and he's coming off a career high against Brady on Tuesday. He'll have to check out, and subbing in will be Kobe Schubert, the senior back in. Shively, big points off the bench for Overton, but he'll go to the bench, has to cue it in. Near side, throws it in for Munson. He comes down with it. Munson turns, hook shot up and in. That's a pretty high percentage shot if he can catch it that cleanly. It's 14-9, first bucket for 55. Swarveri across the timeline, near side is Schubert. Ball screen for him. Ryan with the screener, gets it back on the wing. He'll penetrate, but before he dribbles, he takes a step and a travel. Good call. Hey, Pazapalooza's North Platte's only doggy daycare facility. Bring your dog to play with other dogs for the day or let them stay for overnight boarding at the Red Roof Building on Halligan Drive. It's your pet's happy place. 1:42 to play here in the opening quarter from the McGann Activity Center. 14-9, St. Pat's right now up 5. Hess high left, corner to Munson. Munson fakes it into Hess. Now they go into him in the short corner. He'll one-hand it to White in the lane. He'll kick it out to Condon. Condon driving on the baseline, cut off. Back out to the 3-point line. Now he'll try a 3 there, and he'll hit his 3rd of the day. Corby Condon is on fire. 3 for 3 behind the arc. He's in double figures with 11. Irish back up by 8. Boy, number 0 playing very well. Trap in the far corner. Fleshman gets out of it to Ryan, and Ryan on the sideline dribbled, and the 7th turnover on Overton is back to St. Pat's. 68 seconds to play in the first. High rigs in, White comes out for St. Pat's. And it will be Irish ball up 8 here. 17-9. Thanks to Corby Condon's 11 points here in the first quarter already. 3 for 3 from downtown. He's got it high left. Munson or Moats in the left corner. One hands it to Hyrigs. Right side it comes to Hess. Scoreless so far. No, he had 2 early points. He'll try a 3 and he'll hit one. His first of the day, his 28th of the year. Irish have hit 4 triples. They lead by 11, 20-9. Ball in the front court to Ryan. Ryan attacks, throws one up in the lane, missed it short, but he drew a foul, and Wyatt Ryan will go to the line for 2 with 46 seconds to play here in the opening quarter. The foul is the 3rd on St. Pat's, and it's the first on Caleb Munson. And Ryan, 2 for 2 at the line. Go back for 2 more. And Ryan's first rims off, won't go. Second one coming for the junior. Career high 20 a couple times this year for him. This one, too long. We have a lane violation anyways. He went over the line. So with 46 seconds to play, Irish will have it up 11, 20-9. On our San Jose State Bank scoreboard here, trying to extend their largest lead. 4 threes has certainly not hurt them. If you're Coach O'Malley, saying, yeah, let's dial that up every game in the first quarter. Pass right wing, he just buried one there. Goes into Moats in the lane, over the top pass to Munson, right block. That's too easy up and in. He got position on the much smaller defender. 22-9, Irish by 13. Across the timeline here, ball stolen away. On the floor is Bonsoff, and they call travel. He was down on the floor, and he gets called for the travel. With 26 seconds to go, the Irish will get it back. I wondered if they'd feed Munson. He didn't score against Mullen at all. Thought he'd have a pretty good opportunity to get some points today. He's got a couple inches on anybody, and they had Caden Wallace again in his zone defense was guarding him, and he's 5'9". That's a pretty big advantage if they can get it to him. They're looking for him. Hess backdoors to Moach. Layup left side up and in. Will Moach for his bucket. 24-9. 10 seconds to play here in the first half. Ball goes through the hand of Bonsoff. He throws it back in. Picked up by Hyriggs. Hyriggs drives. Hyriggs reverse layup up and in. His first points, 26-9, and there's the end of your first quarter. What a late run by St. Pat's, and they go up 17 at the end of one. Our second quarter coming up from the McGann Activity Center right after this. We'll take a break. We're back with more high school basketball on Husker Radio.
For thorough news reporting by experienced journalists, read the North Platte Bulletin. Each of our core staff has from 7 to 20 years of experience in news gathering, and our roots go all the way back to the letter to the bulletin that launched the renowned World War II canteen. It's affordable, colorful, and you can keep up with the commissioners, city council, schools, civic groups, sports, courts, and entertainment. Look for the bulletin's news bents in restaurants, too. Connecting with us is as simple as saying, "Hey, Google, the North Platte Bulletin."
Find your favorite beverages at Quick Stop. New fountain machines with flavor fusion shots, alligator ice slushies, 8 varieties to choose from, gourmet 100% Arabica house blend, and exclusive Seattle Buzz coffee. Now offering thrill shakes and smoothies. Pick up your Quick Rewards card today and start saving. Members enjoy rollback prices at the pump every Tuesday and Thursday. Quick Stop has the lowest beer prices in town. Happy hour twice daily. And we never close. Quick Stop, 24 locations open 24/7.
Quarter one to St. Pat's, 26-9, and for the Irish offense, explosive start here. That is their best quarter in a long, long time. 26 points. That might be the best quarter of the year. Overton works left side. Ball comes into the corner, down by 17. They've been stuck on 9, and there on the end line, it was Wallace dribbling. That's the 9th turnover on Overton. That ties for the best quarter since the Creek Valley game. Actually, the best quarter was 30 in the opening quarter against Creek Valley back on December 8th. So it's been a month and change since they've had a quarter like that. Oop play here for Hess in the air. He'll put it up almost. He might have gotten a touch on the rim. We can't call it a clean flush, but he's got 7, and it's 28-9. I thought the first time they ran that, he had a chance to do that. And there Ryan dribbles on the end line. Ball was a little too low underneath, out of bounds, and the Irish will have it back after a turnover, 10th win of the game for Overton. I thought that first time they ran that play, it looked like he had a chance to slam it down, but didn't get it clean, or didn't get a great pass. That one was a good pass, and he got a touch maybe on the rim. Right corner, it's Hyriggs, enters it into Condon, baseline 2 for him. He's feeling it, misses it short. Nice one-handed rebound, but O'Malley gets it lost out of his hands, but it's off Overton. Condon with 11 points. He hit 3 threes in the first quarter. Irish have hit 4 as a team, and they've spread out the scoring already. 6 players into the scorebook. Hyriggs end line left to cue it in. They set a screen, trying to get Hess in there. It's not open. They go to Davies on the left block. He works his defender, picks it, loses the ball, throws it on the baseline to Hess. He'll step back into the corner. He'll turn and try a 3, and he'll hit his second of the day. 10 for Jack Hess. It's 31-9. 5 threes for the Irish. They've already got more than they had, on Tuesday and the game before. 31-9, and across the timeline comes Swarvuri, and he loses the ball. Hyriggs fell down, couldn't go get it. Now Ryan high right with it for the Eagles in blue. He'll come near side. Is Preston Shively, the senior, trying to drive around Hess. Got around him, misses the layup. Rebound out off of the Irish. 6:27, third quarter. Overton ball. They've been stuck at 9. Inbounding here is Swarvuri. I hope that's how you say it. I did get a pretty good lesson at the scores table. Ball inbounded and thrown right into the hands of Hess. He drives. Hess will hold up on the left wing now. Drive baseline. Passes to Davies, layup left side, yes! For Alex Davies, 24-point lead. This looks like the Irish team from a year ago about this time. They are high flying right now, and there's a travel out on the wing. The 12th turnover on Overton with 6:06 to go, and checking in here in the second quarter, Braden Fleshman back in, Trayton White in. As the Irish have upped it to 33-9. I thought you'd see a focus group. I thought you'd see a group that wants to put the pedal to the metal and score some points and prove that the last two games they're better than that, and they're playing like it. Here's a skip pass, far corner. O'Malley, open three for Logan. Short offensive rebound. Hess in the lane. Layup, yes. He's got 12, and the Irish have upped their lead to 35-9. Ball comes into the front court to Ryan. Used his dribble to catch the ball. Got it to Wallace. He'll come left side. Swarvuri working on Hyriggs. Crossing over. Good drive. All the way to the lane. A layup missed, though, and the rebound to O'Malley. That was a great drive. Just going to be a really tough finish in there. Logan across the mid-stripe, comes up top to Hyriggs. 5:28 second quarter. White over the top pass for Davies. Saved by O'Malley. Corner to Hess. He's bumped down by Wallace, and that'll be the second foul on, or Ryan, I should say. Second foul on Wyatt Ryan. Team fourth here. And in comes Will Moats for North Platte St. Pat's, and out will be Jack Hess. First breather for him, game high 12 points. Him and Condon both are on the bench right now. See where the Irish go for offense. Moats right side to Hyriggs. Boy, you really want to get Logan O'Malley's three-point shot going, and they tried to get the ball into the corner. Swarvuri tips it out. I think they really want to get Logan, his shot falling. They're going to need it. He's only shooting 18% behind the arc. He's only made 5. He hit 32 last year. Hyriggs driving all the way in. Misses the layup, though, and the rebound to Overton. Rare one and done for the Irish. Across the timeline, Wallace driving in, dribbled off his own foot. Out it goes, turnover Overton. HD Management's ready to put their half a century of experience to work for you. Whether it's farm and ranch management, ag appraisals, or ag real estate sales, see Kurt Pieper, Hank Nicely, or Justin Pieper at HD Management in North Platte.
The Cedar Room in North Platte is a restaurant and lounge to match any.
Into White. White down low, backdoor pass. He throws it a little high, out of bounds, and it will be Overton ball off the turnover. And Overton will inbound it here. Irish fourth turnover of the game. In the backcourt with it is Fleshman. He's trapped, gets it to Wallace. Wallace across the mid-stripe. Left side now Swarvuri. Driving, kicking. Wyan, open three. Missed it long. Backside rebound, Trayton White for North Platte St. Pat's. Here into the front court. Ball comes to Moats. Moats throws one up in traffic and banks it in. I'm convinced Will was not shooting that ball. I think that was going to be a pass, and he decided at the last second he had nobody to throw it to. Here's Hyriggs with a steal. He'll drive. Hyriggs all the way in, and he gets called for an offensive. No, he gets called for a travel. Joe used his arm. Coach Ehlers is saying, wait a minute. He threw his arm out, and he did. He definitely did. He got away with one there. Instead got called for a travel. Joe literally extended his arm. I mean, that was offensive pass interference if there ever was one. That was the Heisman right there. You're right. 37-9 our score. Irish have rolled this game open. And here's Drake Clark in the game, and the 5'11 senior is bumped on the near wing. Foul number 4 on St. Pat's, the first on Logan O'Malley. Clark playing in his 10th game this year. Back in is Alex Bonzoff, the 5'7 freshman. 26-9 at the end of the first, 37-9 now. Overton has not scored in the second quarter and has not scored in quite some time. Think off the Fleshman two. Here's Bonzoff at the free throw line. Moats going for a steal, can't get it. Bonzoff now gets a strip by Hyriggs, who will drive in this time. He'll put the layup, missed, but he'll get free throws. Good hustle back by Clark. He's going to make him earn it, and Joe will go to the line for 2. 2 points for the senior. Couple foul line shots for number 1. 3:55 second quarter, 37-9 Irish with the advantage in this one. And it will be Hyriggs with 2, 70% on the year. He's the best foul line shooter on the team. He rattles that one in. Caleb Munson in for North Platte St. Pat's. Timeline, left wing, it's Fleshman. Near side, it's Bonzoff. Bonzoff ball tipped into the hands of Hyriggs again. Joe going to drive, one-handed to Moats. He loses it, gets it back on the baseline, misses the shot. Offensive rebound put back by O'Malley. Missed, but he'll have free throws as he's hacked on the way up. 3:35 to play second quarter. Irish get the couple foul line shots now from Logan O'Malley, the senior, looking for his first points. O'Malley, first free throw up and in. Good to see one go in for him. Not just 36% at the foul line. As a team, this has been where the Irish have struggled. 47% on the year. They really struggled against Mullen. Just 3 of 14. And missed some critical fourth quarter free throws. Well, they made 2 of 4 today. This one up by O'Malley. In and out. Rebound Munson, though. Munson works to the left block. Good finish. Oh, it worked out. He's got 6 points, and Caleb Munson, a nice play. It's 41-9. That's a three-point, really, really weird fashion three-point play. Ball comes top of the key to Fleshman, now left side. Collision on the near side. Bonsoff gets it. Shively now into the right corner. Svarviri will try a three, miss it. And the rebound to O'Malley on the end line for St. Pat's. Overton's only shot 3 threes. They've made one of them. And O'Malley brings it across the timeline. Fakes right, goes left. Heirigs with it. Played the last couple minutes without Hess and Condon. It's good opportunity for this group. White in the lane, he'll throw one up, and he'll draw contact, and Trayton White will get a pair of free throws. Foul charged as a team 5th. And the first on Braden Fleshman. White looking for his first points. He scored 2 against Overton as a sophomore a couple years ago. Last time these two teams played, and he puts that free throw up and in. Condon and Hess both in. Actually, Condon will come in for White if he hits the free throw. Hess comes in for O'Malley here. 42-9, St. Pat's in control. Second free throw, no. Rebound to Overton. So the Irish, well, they tried the old miss the first free throw, or make the first, miss the second, get the rebound. Didn't work that time. Here into the front court with it is Svarviri. Left side now. Into the hands of Drake Clark. He'll try one, miss it short, rebound, or long. Rebound to Will Moats for North Platte St. Pat's. 42-9, 2:35, second quarter. Irish really, really quick pace here. They've come out swinging in this game, and Corby Condon kind of set the tone. Here's a backdoor pass to Moats, out to Hess. Wide open three for him. That's short, rebound to Heirigs in the lane. He'll go up, put it off the right side, miss it. Hess on the backside, rebound, put back, won't go. Rebound into Overton. Nice board inside. And the Eagles bring it across the timeline, down 42-9. Scoreless through the first 6 minutes of this second quarter. Svarviri drives, kicks, and he's fouled from behind before he passes. Team 5th on St. Pat's. Foul going to be charged to Joseph Heirigs. His second. Coming in is Corby Condon now. White will come out. Just under 2 minutes to play in the second quarter. Coming up at halftime, we'll hear from St. Pat's sophomore May Siegel on Irish intermission. And then we'll come back and get you halftime numbers of this one. Ball comes out to the wing. Left corner, Svarviri with it. He'll spin on Heirigs. Get a floating shot up, miss. Backside rebound out off St. Pat's. Minute 50 on the clock here in our second quarter. And it will be Svarviri to inbound it. He looks, gets it out to the wing to Bonsoff. Guarded by Moats with a minute 48 to go in the second quarter. Comes near side Fleshman, the freshman. Drives baseline, stops in the short corner. Backdoor pass, good find. Missed shot, but an offensive putback by Bonsoff missed as well. Shively can't get the rebound, and now we have a foul on the board. I think on Overton, no, on St. Pat's. Team 6, looked like the Irish had the rebound. They're going to get Will Moats with a foul, his first, team 6, with a minute 36 to play here in the second. We had a very quick moving first half. It's slowed down the last couple minutes. Inbounding again. Svarviri out to the right corner. Bonsoff goes inside to Shively. He'll turn and square up, and he'll travel as he tries to work around Corby Condon. 17th turnover on Overton. And in comes 5 subs for Coach O'Malley, as he's going to bring in Andrew Brocious, the 5'8 sophomore, Eric Branch, the 5'9 sophomore, Brecken Erickson, the 6'2 freshman, Connor Hazenauer, the 5'9 junior, and Sam Trushinsky, the 5'10 freshman. So 5 in, 5 out. Minute 30 to go here in the second quarter, up 42-9. Here comes Brocious near side to Zarek Branch. High left, corner to Hasenauer. He can shoot it. Doesn't there. He'll drive instead. Pass to Erickson. He'll right side drive in, throw one up in traffic, miss it. A rebound to Shively with a minute 10 to play here in our second quarter. Across the timeline comes Bonds off into the right wing to Drake Clark. Enters it in. Down low. Ball tipped into the hands of Zarek Branch. He pushes tempo across the timeline. Branch right side holds up on the wing. Corner to Trushinsky. He's going to try a three there. In and out. And the rebound to Shively. Boy, that one nearly dropped for Sam. Looking for his first three of the year. 42-9 remains the score. 46 seconds. Again, coming up at half, we'll hear from May Siegel, St. Pat's sophomore, on Irish intermission. Then we'll come back and get you halftime numbers here from McGann. Ball left corner. Swarviri out front. Right corner now. It's Drake Clark with a three. Short backside rebound. Zarek Branch. 28 seconds to play in quarter two. He'll go sky one over Andrew Brocious. Turnover number 6 on the Irish. With 25 seconds to go. If only you could see our filmers right now. You don't want to. They've taken the Hawaiian theme too far. Ball left side here to Fleshman. Fleshman between the circles to Shively. 10 seconds now. Bonds off in the right corner with 9, with 8, with 7, with 6. Ball out front to Shively with 4, with 3, with 2. The right corner it comes. Quick shot up by Clark. No. And that'll end our first half of play. St. Pat's 42-9 over Overton at the halftime break. Our halftime presented by the St. Pat's Catholic School Endowment. When we return, we'll chat with May Siegel, a sophomore on Irish intermission. Again, the Irish lead 42-9 at the halftime break on Husker Radio.
The Cedar Room in North Platte is the restaurant and lounge to match any occasion that deserves to be remembered or brunch meetings that need to impress. Come sit in the wonderfully unique cocktail bar or the perfectly lighted dining room with the family, colleagues, and loved ones. Wine and dine your company with elegance at the Cedar Room in North Platte. The bricks are open and the atmosphere is always warm and inviting. Coming back will be your first thought when leaving. The Cedar Room, downtown North Platte.
Putting your family first.
Are you looking for the right dentist for you and your family? Phelps Family Dentistry has you covered. Dr. Lene Phelps and Dr. Kelly Hansen will make sure your family has the healthiest smile. Whether it's dental cleanings, fillings, same-day crowns, or total smile makeovers. Call our office at 534-4040 or visit us at phelpsdds.com to schedule your family's next dental appointment. And go Irish!
Putting your family first.
Welcome back on Irish Intermission. We're talking with St. Pat's sophomore, May Siegel. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Sophomore year. Now, I always hear that junior year is the toughest. Is sophomore tough?
It's been pretty good so far. I think not maybe easy, but it's been going good.
Good. You're in the middle of basketball season. Pretty good year so far. Has it been what you thought it'd be? Is it better? Is it worse?
I think it's been really good. I've really been enjoying it, and I love playing with my teammates. It's been really good.
How about that game? We were talking a little off air beforehand last Friday when Rachel hit the buzzer beater. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that was amazing. It was a really tough game, and I wasn't having my best game, but overall, I'm really happy and glad we won.
Did you think that shot was going in?
It was a close one, but yes, I had faith in Rachel, and I'm glad it went in.
Yeah, I am too. It was a fun one. Talking with sophomore May Siegel. Okay, what else are you involved in here at St. Pat's?
Mainly sports, volleyball, basketball, track, and Saints, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
May Siegel here from North Platte Catholic Schools. What do you guys set goals at the beginning of the year for basketball season? I mean, was there hey, this is how far we want to get, this is what we want to win?
Well, overall, our team goal was really just have a good record, win SPVA, and make just state. Overall, I think everyone has their personal goals, but overall, just making it to state would be great.
That would be pretty awesome. Is basketball your favorite?
I would say track is definitely my favorite.
Really? What do you do in track?
8th grade year, I did 100, 200, long jump, and the 4x1, but who knows what I'll do this year. I really don't know yet.
All right. Well, yeah, that's right, because you didn't have it last year. That's right. Okay, so you didn't get your favorite sport.
Yeah.
Kind of a bummer.
Yeah, it was.
All right. So, but you're probably a sprinter?
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. Those are quick races. That's nice. That's the best part about it. You get you spend 50 seconds on the course, and then you're done for the day.
Yep.
Isn't that great? We're talking with May Siegel here, a sophomore at St. Pat's. What do you want to do when you graduate? I know that's a couple years away.
Yeah, I haven't really thought too much into it, but definitely something in the medical field I think would be cool.
The medical field, like nurse, doctor?
Yeah, nurse, or even I was thinking about like EMT, stuff like that, but I really don't know for sure.
Talking with May Siegel here. So you're getting close to track season will be here before we know it. But basketball's, we're halfway through, I guess, is all. SPVA's next week, and you mentioned you wanted to win that, right?
Yep.
That's a fun one out there.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you miss the crowds?
Yes, I think it's been better. We've been getting, it's almost full, but I think it's just a different atmosphere with everyone there.
The beginning of the year was a little awkward, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was for sure.
I felt like everyone could hear everything I said, and it was really weird, and I didn't like that. Could you hear me?
A little bit, maybe, yes.
Okay. Like when free throws happened, I hated that. It's like they can hear what I'm saying about them. I don't like that, but it's good to see the crowds coming back. Yeah. It's fun to see the students in the crowd. All right, well, May, best of luck for the rest of your sophomore year. Best of luck with track and field and becoming a nurse or whatever you're going to do in the medical field when you graduate. And we'll see you back on the court, okay?
Thank you.
All right, May Siegel here, a sophomore from North Platte St. Pat's. One more halftime coming up after this.
Thank you, North Platte, for voting Allo Communications #1 in cable provider, internet provider, and customer service in the North Platte Telegraph's Reader's Choice Awards. Our employees focused on being local, hassle-free, exceptional, and honest, giving you the best in customer service. To find out more about our business and residential services, stop by 702 East Francis in North Platte or call 221-6650 or visit allocommunications.com.
Like the Irish athletes, life can come at you fast and hit you hard. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, call me, Marty Trushinsky, at 534-4837. And go Irish!
Do you want to support North Platte Catholic Schools? One great way is to support the Bargain Bin, a thrift store located at 421 East 3rd Street in North Platte. The Bargain Bin is open Fridays and Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. and sells everything from household items, crafts, clothing of all sizes, including children's, bedding, holiday decorations, antiques, and furniture. The Bargain Bin is completely volunteer ran, and all proceeds benefit North Platte Catholic Schools. Shop the Bargain Bin to support the Irish. Open Fridays and Saturdays, 10 to 3.
Welcome back here on Husker Radio's KODY 1240 AM, 106.1 FM. North Platte St. Pat's here leading Overton at the halftime break 42-9. Our halftime presented by the North Platte Catholic Schools Endowment. Thanks again to May Siegel for joining us here at the halftime break. By the way, any of our halftime interviews, you can always go back and listen to them all on HuskerRadio.com. We've had some good ones this year. I love doing that. It's one of the best parts of doing this is getting the kids interviewed. They're fun to hear from. 42-9, it's all Irish here at the halftime break here over Overton. Halftime numbers brought to you by Condon Signs. St. Pat's with their best quarter in the first quarter, 26 points since December 8th. 16 points in the second quarter, 42 in the half. I would think that's probably their best half since December 8th. 12 for Jack Hess, he has 2 threes. 11 for Corby Condon, he has 3 threes. 4 from Will Motes, 4 from Alex Davies, 6 from Caleb Munson, 1 from Logan O'Malley, 1 from Trayton White. 5 of 10 on threes, 3 of 7 at the foul line. Total of 6 turnovers and 6 fouls. Heinrichs with 2. Led by as many as 33. They lead by 33 at the break. Meanwhile, Overton 9-0 by quarter, 9.5. They were led by Preston Shively with 3 off the bench. 2 for Ryan, 2 for Fleshman and Swarberry. 1 of 4 on threes, 2 of 4 at the foul line, 17 first half turnovers. Led early, 2-0. Trail here, 42-9 at the half. We had 1 tie and 1 lead change. Those are halftime numbers brought to you by Condon Signs of North Platte. Condon's is North Platte's only locally owned full-service sign company, creating custom monument signs, pylon signs, commercial awnings, and they'll service your existing sign going into their 30th year of business. Serving the North Platte area, visit them on the corner of 8th and Vine or at condonsigns.com. We'll get ready for the start of the second half right after this. 42-9 Irish on Husker Radio.
When it comes time to honor the life of your loved one, it's all about the relationship. Addams and Swanson Funeral Home will help you celebrate that bond with assisting you and your family with all services, ceremonies, grief support, and pre-planning. Learn more by visiting adamswanson.com or by calling 532-2044.
Hosting a get-together, event, or party? The last thing you want is to turn your house upside down to get ready for one. Use Occasions in North Platte instead. Occasions is the area's event venue for gatherings of up to 55 people inside with a beautiful outdoor patio as well. With tables and chairs included and a full kitchen for your use, all you need to do is show up. Meetings, parties, or simple get-togethers. Occasions is where you want your event held. Call Allison at 534-2533 or Mike at 227-2602 to book today.
We're celebrating Catholic Schools Week 2021, and it's the perfect time for you to consider the North Platte Catholic Schools. Our students are grounded in faith, challenged to excel, and committed to serving others. Catholic education is an investment you won't regret. Enrollment is open at Little Leprechaun Preschool, McDade Elementary, and St. Pat's High School. Call today to schedule a tour at 532-1874.
Getting ready for the start of the second half here from McGann. 42-9 Irish with the lead here over Overton at the halftime break. Quick check in the Nebraska Land National Bank Sports Desk to check on area scores. Nebraska Land National Bank, community-minded just like you. JV girls, there was not a game. JV boys won it for St. Pat 68-40. Varsity girls, Overton gets the close win 35-33. Hershey extends their winning streak to 8 games. They defeat Valentine 51-34. They get a sweep on the girls and boys side. Paxton, I haven't seen a Paxton final with Wallace. That was a good boys finish. I don't know if it's over. I would think it is, though. Yeah, it must be over. I haven't seen the final on that one yet, but it should have been a good finish there. Getting ready for the start of our second half here from the McGann Activity Center as the Irish and the Eagles 42-9 our score, and Overton will come across the timeline here with the ball. Or Irish will, and it's Joe Heirigs driving to the right elbow. Heirigs skips left side for Hess. He'll try an open three. It's up, no. Rebound on the baseline to Corby Condon. For the Irish, they'll get another look. Condon almost shot one up in the corner. Instead, they go inside to Davies. His shot missed, got his own rebound. Davies underneath on the right block, puts it up and over and in. Alex with 6 points, and the Irish up their lead to now 44-9 with starters out there here in our third quarter, 7:25 to go. Here in the third, North Platte St. Pat's with the lead over Overton, and now we've got a turnover on the Eagles underneath as they lose it, and it will be St. Pat's ball here with 7:19 to play in our third quarter as North Platte St. Pat's on top 44-9 after the Overton turnover. Irish drive, get a floating shot in the lane, miss there, rebound in the Overton's hands. They'll have it underneath their own hoop, and they'll lose it. And it will be off St. Pat's, though. Overton ball. 6:58, third quarter here from McGann Activity Center. St. Pat's and Overton here in our final game of the evening. It's been so far a split evening. Overton works it into the front court. Sorry about that. We lost our connection, but we're back on the radio side at least. Ball comes into the right corner. That's Wyatt Ryan. Been a quiet day from the leading scorer. Only 2 points, 2 early free throws. Nothing since then. Overton down 44-9. The only bucket you've missed was a 2 by Alex Davies. There's a right wing 3 up. No. Backside rebound to Jack Hess. His third of the evening. Ball comes into the front court. 6:26 to go up in our third quarter here. Left corner, it's Condon. He'll try an open 3. Short on this one. O'Malley skies for the rebound. Put back. Oh, he missed a gimme, but Hess able to grab the rebound in the corner. He thought about trying a 3. He'll drive instead. Reverse layup. No, he'll stay on that side. Put it up and in. He's got 14, right at his average. So 46-9. Jack showing what he can do driving. Here's Ryan driving. He'll throw one up. Can't get it to go. Rebound out off Overton. With 5:57 to go here in the third, and now we'll see 5 subs come in as White, Munson, Moats, and Hazenauer and Brocious all check in. That'll probably do it for that starting group. Hess going to finish with 14, Condon with 11. Alex Davies will finish with 6. Joe Heirigs will finish with 3, and Logan O'Malley with 1 today. And this group will get a lot of time, and then you'll see the next 3 subs probably at some point here for long. 5:53 to play in the third quarter. 46-9. Moats against the 1-2-2 zone, right corner to Munson. Out front. This is a different zone because it's got Ryan at the top of it. They had Bonzoff at the top of our zone in the first half. Here's White at the free throw line. Backdoors to Moats through his hands. Turnover. Ryan leaking out in the front court. He'll drive in, put a layup. Missed it short, and the rebound to White. That one was going to be there. Good job. Will Moats trailed him down and caught him and didn't certainly get a hand up or anything, but he might have just altered it enough. Entry pass into Hazenauer's poked away by Overton. Sub in is Preston Shively for the Eagles with 5:18 to play in our third quarter. Inbounding here will be Connor Hazenauer. This group, they go into White, and he'll get a layup on the left side. Trayton White puts it up and in. He's got 3 points, 48-9. Just on the inbound, 6'4" senior got open. There's a driving layup missed, and the rebound to Brocious for St. Pat's. Andrew across the mid-stripe left to right. He'll find a White underneath. He'll tip it to Moats. Good play. Moats with a hook shot short. Rebound. Will saves it on the baseline, sideline, and he gets it lost by Shively. It'll be St. Pat's ball, subbing in Caden Wallace for the Irish here. Inbounding will be Andrew Brocious. That was a good play by Trayton White. He tipped that to Moats. He realized he wasn't going to be able to come down with it. And he tipped it to Moats in time. Wise play. Now Brocious over in the far corner to inbound it. Will throw it up for Munson. Not a good pass. It's tipped into the hands of Fleshman. Turnover. Wallace across the timeline for Overton. Left wing, out front, Fleshman. Passing left, corner it comes. 4:40 on the clock, 48-9. St. Pat's going to get their 10th win of the year, it looks like. Ball in the right corner, now to the wing. Top it comes to Shively, near side. Now it's Wallace. He'll turn and shoot and hit a 3. That's the first point since the first quarter. It's Caden Wallace with his 7th 3 of the year. And it's 48-12. First point since the first quarter. I think it was a Fleshman layup. And here's a missed shot by Munson. He gets his own rebound, though. He'll work it into the lane, find White at the free throw line. White will drive. White will throw one up, miss it, and he'll get free throws. Clock's 4:02 to play in our third quarter. If you're heading out of town, take your dog to Pozzapalooza, the only doggy daycare facility in North Platte. With doggy day camp and overnight boarding, Pozzapalooza is your pet's happy place. Call in advance to book and visit pozzapaloozaplace.com for more. Foul is charged to Fleshman. White's free throw, up and in. In comes Brecken Erickson. No, he'll check in for White if he hits this free throw. 3 points, 4 points for Trayton. Most he's had, that ties his season high against Maxwell when he had 4. This free throw, short. Rebound long, picked up by Overton. 4 minutes to play in the third, 49-12. Eagles across the mid-stripe, come near side. Fleshman, now to Wallace. Corner to Bonzoff. Ball poked away by Moats. On the floor, picked up, though, by Shively. He'll throw one up in the lane. No. Backside rebound, a tie-up between Hazenauer and Wallace. Arrow to Overton. And in comes White. Or out comes White. Erickson checks in with 3:44 to play. In our third quarter, Irish look like they're going to get to 10-4. They'll be in the SPVA tournament on Monday. They'll play Perkins County at 7 o'clock here at home. Here's a 3 launched by Wallace, won't go. Backside rebound, long, into the hands of Ryan. He'll try a 15-footer, and he'll bury it. His 3rd and 4th points of the day. 49-14. Monday night, we'll have it for you. Girls are off on Tuesday because of the bye. Ball tipped into the hands of Overton. They'll get to Ryan in the front court. Ryan going to drive, throw one up short, but he drew contact on the floor. No free throws for Wyatt Ryan with 3:16 to play here in the third, and the foul charge to Hazenauer. And then it'll be Thursday night. That's when semis in the 5th place game will start. They're doing 50% attendance. They're going to do it in sessions out there at the college. First 2 games are in the first section. The third is in the second session, and there's Ryan underneath, fouled from behind. He'll get 2 free throws with 3:08 to play in the third quarter. Foul charge to Brecken Erickson, number 1 for the freshman. So you can go to all the games. You'll just have to pay twice. First free throw up. Long, bounces off for Ryan. He sticks at 4 points. Then Saturday there'll be 3 sessions. 2 games, 2 games, 2 games. And so I think they are planning on clearing him out in between sessions. So it'll take a little time. That's probably going to lengthen it out a little bit more. Second free throw missed. Munson on the rebound. So we'll have action Monday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Out at the college for sure for the Irish. Moats in the right corner. Trapped. Throws it and throws it away. Ryan comes off his leg and a turnover. 49-14. Across the timeline into the right corner, and Wallace skies it out into the cafeteria. Our scoreboard today brought to you by Sandhills State Bank, your financial partner in the Sandhills and the most committed brand in banking. Find them online at sandhillsstate.com. Stop in at 803 South Dewey in North Platte. 2:47 to play here in the third. 49-14, Irish with the advantage over Overton. Hasenauer into the front court. Left side to Brocious. Andrew goes into the corner to Munson. Now Hasenauer comes into the high post to Erickson. He'll try the free throw line shot, miss it in and out. Munson reaching over top of the Overton Eagle, gets called for over the back. His second foul. That's tough. Sometimes when you're tall, you're still going to get that call even if you really didn't do much. In comes Caleb Swarvuri. What is the sign in this crowd over there? Do anybody know? There's a giant sign, a green sign. It's a long, thin sign. What is it? You think it's just the players? All right. It's a green sign that's lined, held by a couple youngsters. You can't really read it though, but they're holding it up. I mean, well, they've been holding it for a while. Here's Wallace trying a 3 in the corner. That's off the rim. Rebound tipped into the hands of Will Moats. With 2:09 to play. Ball into the front court by Moats. Kicks corner. Hasenauer 3 near wing. Short, long rebound. Out to Ryan with 2 minutes to play in the third. He'll drive in. Ryan shot. Banked no. Rebound Shively throws it back to Ryan. He'll throw one up in the lane again. Miss. And Munson able to come in now and get the rebound for the Irish. 49-14. Now Hasenauer into the hands of Moats. Down low to Erickson. Erickson turnaround shot. Up and in. The freshman scored now 4 of 5 games he's played in. He's averaging 2 a game when he gets in, 51-14. He's going to be a good one. Left side, it's freshman shooting, fellow freshman missing, and Erickson clears his first board. Minute 23rd quarter. Hasenauer across the timeline to Moats in the front court. Moats skips with a one hand, left side. Brocious tries a triple. He'll shoot it. He'll hit it. Andrew Brocious, his 7th of the year. He actually, believe it or not, leads the team. He was 38%. That is the 6th for the Irish today. They started out with 4 in about the first 3 minutes. It's 54-14, and that's the 40-point rule now. Here's Ryan in the lane. He'll put one up and in. We should have a running clock, and we've got a timeout taken by Overton with 53. No, we got an injury. Maybe we got blood. Preston Shively's got a cut up by his eye. He comes off with 53 seconds remaining, so they'll go look at him. Make sure he's all right. 54-16. That does stop the clock. But a running clock from here on out. Irish up 54-16 here at home over Overton. Gonna get their 10th win of the year. Here's Moats and break the series to 9-8. This has been an even series. Ball entered into Erickson, tipped out by Overton. Shively's gonna go get looked at. He looks like it's just a cut on his left eye. Inbounding is Hasenauer. They'll go to Erickson. Left block up and in. Good find. Brecken. He's a big kid in there. He's going to clear out some space. Does there well. It's 56-16. 18 seconds to play here in the third. Ball comes near side. Swarvuri tries a 3, and he'll hit. Why not? He's got 5 points. Nice shot. His 10th 3 of the year. 56-19. 7 seconds to go in the third. Brocious across the timeline. Now to Moats with 3. Moats will try a 3. It's short, and that's the end of our third quarter of play. 56-19. We go to the fourth quarter. We're back after this timeout on Husker Radio's KODY. 1240 AM, 106.1 FM. Back after this.
Too many friends and family to stay at your house? Treat them to luxury at the Marriott Fairfield Inn & Suites. They'll enjoy our 32-inch high-definition televisions, free wired and wireless internet, and a state-of-the-art exercise facility. Relax at the outdoor fire pit or visit the hot tub while the kids enjoy the indoor pool. Read your free USA Today newspaper while you enjoy a free breakfast after a great night's sleep. All two-bedded rooms feature queen-size beds. The Marriott Fairfield Inn & Suites at I-80 and Highway 83 interchange in North Platte.
As Nebraskans, we are no strangers to challenging times. Although recent events present us all with uncertainty, we'll weather the storm as we always do, by leaning on each other and doing what is right for our family, friends, and neighbors. Rest assured knowing we'll continue powering your everyday, every day, as we all navigate changes in our daily lives. Nebraska Public Power District, always there when you need us.
Ollie, you need to clean up your fishing and hunting gear. It's everywhere.
I'm out of room. I don't have anywhere to put it.
Get some storage at Another Storage. They have sizes for everything.
I already have some there.
Well, get another. Another Storage. 532-1332.
Start of the fourth quarter here. St. Pat's up 56-19 here at McGann. Sam Trushinsky into the game along with Zarek Branch for the Irish. Close out the final 8 minutes of this one, up 56-19. Overton getting some points there in the third quarter. Here's Erickson, free throw line, shot up, no. Rebound is in the hands of Overton's Cody Schubert. And we'll have a travel in the backcourt as Noah Lease in the game, the 5'7" freshman, and he traveled for Overton. Running clock from here on out. This JV group had a nice game, 68 points in their JV game. They scored a ton. Inbound here, Hazenauer. Bounce passes, Branch wide open to the lane. Almost got an and one. Zarek's fouled, he'll get free throws. And the clock will run. As Branch. The line, Zarek, his 6th free throw attempt of the year. 3 of 5, he's played in 9 games. This is his 10th. And now 15 points as he buries the free throw. First points for the sophomore. Now you got 2 players left to get in the book, and you've got everybody, Krashinsky and Hazenauer, and be a good day when you get everybody to score. In and out, free throw, missed the rebound, and Trashinsky on the rebound. Tied up, it'll be Overton ball on the arrow. 6:29, clock ticking. HG Management's ready to put their half a century of experience to work for you, whether it's farm and ranch management, ag appraisals, or ag real estate sales. See Kurt Pieper, Hank Nicely, or Justin Pieper at HG Management in North Platte. 6:15 to play here in this one. Irish come near, or Overton comes near side. On the wing, that's Dawson Anderson, 5'7" junior into the game. Here's Schubert out front to Lease. He'll try a 3, just a little bit long. The offensive rebound to Anderson. Overton without a chance, under 6 to play. Near wing, Bonzoff open, not shooting. Instead he'll drive, get a 10-footer on the end line, up and in. Alex Bonzoff's first points. 5'7" freshman, he had a career-high 9 against Brady Tuesday. Getting to the book here. Here's Trashinsky driving in. He gets it taken away by Bonzoff, just strips it from him in the lane. Bonzoff the other way, coast to coast, floats one and banks it in. So Bonzoff with 2 points and a steal, then another 2, and it's 57-23, 5:28 to go. Nice play there by the freshman. Some youngsters for Overton. This is a young team. Trashinsky right corner, enters it in for Branch. Branch fouled from behind by Lease, his second. 5:13 remaining. St. Pat's again will be SPVA tournament next week, and then it's, of course, a trip to Kimball out west next after that. So they won't have another road game for a while. Here's Trashinsky on the inbound, gets an and one on the left block. Sam puts it in, his 7th and 8th points of the year. He was also fouled, and he'll go for the and one here with 4:44 in the clock ticking. Trashinsky's first free throw attempt of the year. Caden Wallace checks back in. Not a ton of home games left after this. Irish will have Cambridge, Dundee, Hershey. So you have 3 more all in a row. Free throw by Trashinsky. A swoosh. He has 3 points. And 60-23. Got after SPVA, Kimball, Chase County road trips. home against Cambridge, Dundee, Hershey, and then at Paxton to finish the season for the Irish boys. It's not an easy schedule. Erickson takes the ball away underneath. Outlets it to Trzynski across the timeline. Drives, and a carry called on Sam with 4 minutes to play, clock ticking. But you look at the schedule, I mean, Chase County's going to be tough on the road. 8-5. Dundee's had a good season. They're 9-2. We know how good Hershey is. 7-4 Paxton. Then to finish the year, it's a tough schedule, but it's good opportunity. Here's the ball through the hands of Eagles. Turnover. Hasenauer has the steal as he brings it into the front court. Wyatt Riebschlager, 6-foot senior in the game for the first time. There's a 3 launch by Trzynski, missed. Erickson on the rebound. Erickson in traffic, throws it up. We're in and out. Rebound long to Zarek Branch. He'll try to drive, it's cut off, and they'll reset with 3:20 to go in this one. Irish into the far corner with 3:15 on the clock. Erickson, free throw line. He'll drive, lose the ball. He just bulldozes his way through the lane. Runs the defender over, but he ends up losing it out of bounds. Well, Brecken was a pretty good football player, and he looked like one there. 9:03 Central Time. You're listening to KODY North Platte with translator K291BW North Platte and 106.1 FM. CT Computer Services, just north of Walmart in North Platte, offers Tune-Up Tuesdays, where all in-shop services are half price. That's CT Computer Services. Technology solved. Their Branch going for a steal, throws it back in, but out of bounds. It'll remain with Overton. 2:40 on the clock. Post game, we'll have a play of the game, player of the game, chat with an Irish coach, get you ready for the SPVA tournament next week. Starts Monday night. We'll turn around pretty quickly. 7 o'clock, 6:45 pregame, 1 game for the boys against Perkins County. Of course, beat them just last Friday, a week from today, 76-41. Overton in the left corner. It'll be a Schubert 3, short backside rebound to Anderson. Now it's Wallace trying one. He'll miss it. Rebound to Trzynski for North Platte St. Pat's. Into the front court, Trzynski to Hasenauer. He'll drive. He'll put a layup up. He'll run over defender. No call. Put back by Erickson. Won't go with a minute 58, but he's fouled. He'll get a pair of free throws. Overton, meanwhile, they're next in action. They get Bertrand tomorrow. And at Highline next week, the Eagles have a short memory and turn it around and get back to action then tomorrow. Here's Erickson's first free throw of the year. And the freshman puts it in. 5 points, a career high for the freshman. Second one upcoming here. Very balanced day. Leading scorer was 14. That free throw missed. But it's been even. I mean, Condon started it off with 11 quick ones. Here's a driving shot blocked by Erickson. Trzynski bringing it across the timeline. He runs, defenders fall down. He loses the ball. Minute 10 to go. It goes back to Overton here. 61-23. And the Eagles have it here. Near corner, Wallace, 57 seconds. Irish going to get to 10-4. Overton will drop to 1-11 on the year. A young group, though. Again, they'll lose a couple of seniors, but they're going to bring back a lot of their offense. Their season's not over by any means, but there's a young group. Work in progress, certainly. That ball thrown out of bounds off of Overton by Bonzoff. It'll be St. Pat's ball with 30 seconds to go. And student section led by these cheerleaders doing some chanting. It was Hawaiian night here. And with 15 seconds, the Irish will milk the clock off and just run this one out. And they'll get a victory. Back into the win column is North Platte St. Pat's, their 10th win of the year. North Platte St. Pat's again wins this one 61-23. The buzzer sounds, and the Irish walk away with the victory 61-23. We'll begin our Quick Stop postgame show from the McGann Activity Center right after this. A timeout postgame is on the way next.
At Sandhill State Bank, we pride ourselves by working as hard as the customers who walk through our doors. We know the communities, values, and the people of the Sandhills. This allows us to be a more understanding and trusted partner in your financial growth. We offer safe and secure digital solutions through our online and mobile banking. Visit us online at sandhillstate.com or in person at one of our 11 locations. Sandhill State Bank is the most committed brand in banking. Member FDIC.
For thorough news reporting by experienced journalists, read the North Platte Bulletin. Each of our core staff has from 7 to 20 years of experience in news gathering, and our roots go all the way back to the letter to the bulletin that launched the renowned World War II canteen. It's affordable, colorful, and you can keep up with the commissioners, city council, schools, civic groups, sports, courts, and entertainment. Look for the bulletin's news bents in restaurants, too. Connecting with us is as simple as saying, "Hey, Google, the North Platte Bulletin."
Find your favorite beverages at Quick Stop. New fountain machines with flavor fusion shots, alligator ice slushies, 8 varieties to choose from, gourmet 100% Arabica house blend, and exclusive Seattle Buzz coffee. Now offering thrill shakes and smoothies. Pick up your Quick Rewards card today and start saving. Members enjoy rollback prices at the pump every Tuesday and Thursday. Quick Stop has the lowest beer prices in town. Happy hour twice daily. And we never close. Quick Stop, 24 locations open 24/7.
Welcome into our Quick Stop postgame show here on Husker Radio. Quick Stop just around every corner. Fast, easy, and convenient with 6 locations throughout North Platte. Also locations in Ogallala, Hershey, Grant, and Imperial. On the road everywhere, it is Quick Stop. Final St. Pat's wins it 61-23. They improved to 10-4 on the year. Coach Brendan Lyons with us here. Coach, congrats on the win. You get back into the win column. Good victory. Took care of business right away. Corby sets the tone, and you guys are off and running.
Yeah, thanks. That was a good one. How to kind of get us back right on track, and as we told the boys before the game, just let's keep doing things that are going to keep making us better. And they answered the call. They came out and they really played really good defense. They got on transition. When the transition wasn't there, they really set it up and really got into our offense. Really moved the ball well. So yeah, they really took our message to heart tonight.
Focused right away. 4 threes in the first quarter. Obviously, that kind of gets
that
you
helps,
going.
Yeah, right.
That helps. But
right.
It just seemed like you had new life, and you were able to put those losses behind you and get back to business. And now you feel like you're maybe back on track for SPVA next week.
Yeah, I agree. Those 2 losses, I know the kids were pretty bummed by them. So to have them come out and play the way they did tonight was awesome to see. And hopefully we can keep that intensity and keep that up for Monday and into Thursday and into Saturday.
Right.
So hopefully we can make a little run here.
10-4. There's still a lot out there, but you guys need a marquee win.
Yeah.
And boy, there are a lot.
There's a lot out there.
Still out there.
Yes,
You have got regular season games and the conference, which is loaded. So,
yeah.
I mean, there's still a lot in front of you. I know you've got some games you probably want back, but there's a lot in front of you opportunity-wise.
Yeah, no, it's exciting. We get a chance to at least redeem one of our losses there, maybe pretty sooner than we think, but I mean, just looking down the road, there's some good wins that we can go get, and if we keep playing and keep progressing the way they're progressing right now, hopefully we can get some of those done.
And you got a lot of young guys in here today. Almost everybody scored. JV scored 68 for you too.
Yeah, no, they played really
cooking.
well. Yeah, no, they played well again. Same thing like the varsity guys. They answered the call. There's kind of came out a little flat at the beginning, and then came out that second half and really took care of business. And you saw a lot of those guys tonight, Brecken and Sam and Zarek and Connor. I mean, they done a really good job of taking Caleb and Will. They played a couple quarters too, so kudos to those guys, and they played well too in the varsity game, which was fun to see.
61-23 Monday. Quick turnaround. I mean, you get like maybe a walkthrough this weekend, and then you're ready for Perkins County Monday night.
Yep. No, we're excited to be playing again on Monday. I know we're used to that short turnaround already, but get a couple days off, and they played. We're watching that film from last time. They played really well, so we got to really bring our game. We can't just show up and expect to win. So we're looking forward to that matchup again.
I was going to say, what I recall was you had 76. I mean, I thought they played a decent game. You lit it up. You had 9 threes in that game, and you really opened it up. It was a 15-point game, though, at half. I mean, it was by no means a blowout for a lot of it.
No, yeah, it was really a game until about probably 3 or 4 minutes left there in that third quarter. Then it kind of just warmed down a little bit. So we got to be ready to go because we're going to get their best punch. And Yeah,
kind of seems that way.
Yeah, everybody were seeming to get that. So
I think last year you were the team that surprised a lot of people, and this year they're saying, well, we're not going to be caught off guard, and you're seeing a lot of teams best, but that's how you'd like it by the end of the year. 61-23. Thanks for the time. Congrats. Enjoy your Saturday.
Thanks, Tanner. Appreciate it. You too.
Coach Brendan Lyons here on the Quick Stop postgame show as the Irish get the victory. Your postgame number is brought to you by Condon Signs. Condon is North Platte's only locally owned full-service sign company, creating custom monument signs, pylon signs, commercial awnings, and they'll service your existing sign going into their 30th year of business serving the North Platte area. Visit them on the corner of 8th and Vine or at condonsigns.com. St. Pat's wins at 61-23, 26 points in the first quarter, 16, 14, and 5 after that. 42 and 19 by half, 61 in the game. Jack Hess led the way with 14 today. Corby Condon with 11. He had 3 threes. He went 3 for 3. He's going to be shooting near 40% after the stats are determined. 6 from Alex Davies and Caleb Munson, 5 from Brecken Erickson, 4 from Trayton White, 3 from Andrew Brocious, Joseph Heirigs, Sam Trushinsky, and 1 apiece from Logan O'Malley and Zarek Branch. 6 of 15 on threes today, 7 of 14 on free throws. A total of 14 turnovers led by as many as 40. They win it by 38. Irish get to 10-4 on the year. For Overton, they put up the 9-0, 10-4 by quarter, 9-14 by half. 23 in the game. They were led by Wyatt Ryan with 6, 5 from Swarvuri, 4 from Bonzoff, 3 from Wallace, 3 from Shively, and 2 from Fleshman. 3 of 12 on threes, 2 of 6 on the foul line. 23 turnovers in this one. They led 2-0. That was their only lead. We had 1 tie. Overton drops to 1-11. Time now for our Swift Auto Center play of the game. Score update from the Nebraska Land National Bank Sports Desk. Hershey leading Valentine boys 35-25. After 3. Inline right, Heirigs to cue it in, throws it into Davies, tipped. Alex loses it, it's on the floor, picks it up in the lane, draws a bunch of traffic, gets out of the lane, loses it, gets it back, goes to Condon, right corner, he'll baseline drive, he'll lay one off the glass, and 1, Corby Condon. Big day for Corby Condon. 3 quick threes. He had that and 1 all in the first quarter. That was all of his points, but that was enough for Corby Condon. And he gets our Swift Auto Center play of the game. He'll sweep it tonight as your player of the game, brought to you by the telecom home team, Allo Communications. Allo has taken tech to the next level with products and services that provide its fiber fans with an all-star experience. If you're ready to up your internet game, go to allocommunications.com and get Allo today. I'm going with Corby Condon. 11 points today for Corby Condon, our Allo Fiber player of the game. He set the tone. It was all about setting the tone early in this one for St. Pat's, and Corby did that really well. He hit an early 3 in the corner, near side. Then he went and hit another one in the far corner. Then he had another 3 in the first quarter, and he got that and 1 as well. So Corby Condon, our Allo Fiber player of the game here today. Again, your final, 61-23. Irish win this one. The girls' game was a dogfight. Irish fall in that one by a final of 35-33. We're on the air Monday night, 6:45 pregame, 7 o'clock tip right here. It's at first round SPVA tournament action. Number 4 against number 5, St. Pat's and Perkins County. Join us then. In the meantime, have a great weekend and enjoy it. A weekend off for us on the broadcast side. Big thanks to Mason Giebler and Trey Formansky on the video broadcast side. And we'll throw an assist in as well to Sutton Tickle, who helped him out as well. He was about the only one who didn't screw around the whole time, I'll say that. Sutton did a good job of keeping them in line. In your final, it was 61-23 in our nightcap. I'm Tanner Struckman saying so long from the McGann Activity Center. North Platte St. Pat's gets the victory. We'll talk to you Monday night, bringing SPVA basketball to you. Have a great evening, folks.
This has been coverage of North Platte St. Patrick's Athletics on 1240 AM, 1061 FM, KODY. For a copy of today's game, contact the station at 308-532-3344. And for a full list of upcoming broadcasts, go to HuskerRadio.com. This has been a Husker Radio production.